Want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day, especially my wife, even though we're not official yet, but we're close enough. So happy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to my mom and my grandmother and my aunts, cousins, everybody. Even if you're just a mother figure to somebody, happy Mother's Day. Love y'all.
Happy Mother's Day from Phenom Academy.
I would love to take this time to wish all the mothers a very special and happy Mother's Day. I know for me, that means I gotta extend well wishes to my mom. Love you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day to you. And to my wife, Jamie. Love you. Happy Mother's Day. Y'all enjoy y'all's day.
Just want to give a shout out to one of the best women in the world that I know, my mom, Pam Dash. Want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. And also to my beautiful girlfriend, Jennifer, that has my baby, Destiny. Want to also say happy Mother's Day. And to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Y'all are the heroes.
Just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially to my wife, my mom, all the mother figures that's been in my life. You are the real heroes, and thank you for everything that you've done for us. And yeah, happy Mother's Day from the Underground Nerd Nation.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation.
We back.
We back.
Guess who's back?
Yeah. No.
Back again. JD's back.
Who?
Back?
JD.
JD.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
You better not say Justin Dash.
Boom, nigga. That's what I'm goddamn talking about.
Anyways, yo, we
Oh,
back.
wait a minute, hold on. Is it Justin with two eyes?
Justine.
Y'all some niggas.
Yo, but welcome back for the season finale.
Yeah.
Where's the sound effect? We need the hype sound
What sound effect was that?
That sounded like some Star Trek shit. What was that?
That sounds like some.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That's all I
Hey,
got.
okay, yeah.
I need to get the horn. I need to do that.
What was that?
That's the applause.
For what?
He said play a hype sound. That's the only sound.
That's not hype as nothing, nigga.
But I mean, you want that?
Nah, nigga.
I got heart.
Give me some Bobby Smith.
You want scared?
What is that?
I'm gonna need you to upgrade your board.
Bro, are we going through the whole
What are we doing?
Dang,
Anyways, I'm Kester, aka DJ Nexus.
I'm Camden, aka Patrick's bicep.
Damn, that's strong as fuck. Big walnut.
Ew. I'm Adrian, aka Adrian from 616.
Oh. Okay.
You like that?
I do like that.
Season finale, aka.
I dig it.
Dash. Dash.
I'm Dash.
No AKA today?
No, I'm the aka.
I'm Patrick, AKA Mr. Phenom.
Oh,
Let's go, Phenom. And I'm Braylon, a.k.a. On Time.
You look why you look a giant thumb over there?
A giant thumb. What? Did you just call me a fingerprint?
Oh, Lord.
I thought you was aiming your anger at Camden on this one.
Like, really?
What you doing? Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I don't need you over
They
here.
relate, so they can both get it.
Patrick, get your brother.
So you gonna get on me because Cam got on you?
It was easy. I'm sorry.
No.
But as promised, for once, we actually got it right. We're going to talk about Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The Multiverse of Madness on this one.
We got it right last time.
Let's go.
And
No, not last time, but the time after last. The last big one.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, I guess we did.
Spoilers.
spoiler alert.
Good job.
Alert.
Way to remember, guys.
We remembered.
Way to remember.
We owned it.
We was on it. Yeah. Good deal. All right.
Fuck was you at, Dash?
Inside my mind.
He was in the world of darkness.
Because Matrix. All right. So was that a dark? I'm sorry.
Are you sorry?
It's not really.
We must be living in the Twilight Zone right now. Because you over here tripping, nigga.
Did Adrian just make a joke? Oh, I love it.
All right, so here we go. Multiverse of Madness. Off rip. Where are we going with this one?
There's so many places.
I just want to say off rip though,
It's a lot to unpack.
Wanda has become the scariest villain in Marvel history.
But is she a villain?
But
Would you
I'm
consider her a
saying,
villain?
for the sake of the movie, she was the villain.
She's just a
But
scary.
That woman
She's just
is scary.
She's just a
she had to
scary
be the
individual.
like person in the
In Marvel.
multiverse. Like,
She's the scariest person
something
in
to
Marvel.
motivate somebody to do what she did and how she did. That's just scary.
And to the level of efficiency that she did it.
Exactly.
So shout out to Marvel though, because out of all these trailers, I would have never guessed that she was going to be the antagonist of the movie.
Seriously.
Like I had no
That caught
idea
me
that's
off
where
guard.
we were going.
Like you knew she was gonna have, you knew she was gonna be some opposition in there, but you didn't know she was gonna be
The opposition.
the opposition.
and to that level.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
And how'd you know her name? I didn't see her name. Oh, shit.
Dude, I was
Right.
like,
I wanna
you
say real
called that
quick-
too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
like,
say to Braylon's point when he said like the motivation. Me and Alexis were leaving the theater and she was talking about the fact first she was shouting out Marvel for the fact that they put out a movie about somebody wanting to be with their kids on Mother's Day weekend.
True story.
Right.
Oh,
Big
I didn't
facts.
think about that.
That's
Right.
deep.
Big facts.
And the fact of
Marvel, you sneaky
Like-
son of a guns.
and I told her, I was like, only a female would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Like only a female would think about the fact of wanting to be a mother so bad
And
that you're ready to absolutely
Destroy the universe. Literally.
literally.
Right.
And shout
Everybody.
out to Marvel for seamlessly putting Wanda in that role from the series
Yeah.
on the TV show. It just flowed in
Perfectly,
like
man.
water that your bitch ass did not see, Braylon. Can't stand you.
He still ain't seen WandaVision?
You don't watch WandaVision? Oh, I'm calling him out.
First off,
Stand up, bro. You see his pecs jump.
I did. I blinked a little bit too. I almost got too flinching. Oh shit. But first off, I did start watching it to finish it just to catch up.
Okay.
Because he said something to me. Because he kind of tied it all in together, and I was just like, oh, WandaVision is part of that? I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and catch up on that so I know exactly what's going on.
Okay.
So I'm not just lost and he's not saying the bullshit he says.
Well,
Hold up. I'm going to ask you, is your brother fired? Does he need to be fired?
I ain't gonna fire him.
Okay.
Because
Stay of execution.
Shut up, Dash. Don't you say shit.
I don't know what's going on.
Nah, I see your face. You was about to say fired.
You see it, boy, it was
I seen
gleaming.
it, boy. He was like, he was itching like.
I had nothing this time, I promise.
He had the Trump list ready to say fire.
Oh boy.
Adrian, how many times have I been
Did you
fired
see
now?
he had the
At
Trump
least
face?
50-11.
50-11 times.
I don't know. Let's start with the beginning. Because that fucking demon they fought in that fucking portal when Dr. Strange was dreaming was fucking vicious.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it took me off guard because I thought Doctor Strange was already dead. I'm like, but what the hell going on?
No, I knew because the magic was different.
Not only that, you could the way he looked.
The way he looked was different.
Of course, the way they designed him was different, but it was something about the way he was acting versus how you normally see Doctor
Well,
Strange.
first thing, he didn't have the cloak.
What's that
That
actor's name?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Amazing.
Dude,
Yeah.
one of the greatest actors
Amazing.
ever.
I mean, I know y'all want
It
but
fits him too.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
He
and there were
he fits that role perfectly.
and there were little
him and
things-
Tony
one of
Stark are some of the
them
two
perfect casting.
Yeah.
yeah, and there were little things he was doing like with his hands and stuff like that you see like in the cartoon. I was just like, man,
He's
like,
spot on.
yeah.
I
There
think
was-
for this role, I think he literally like did massive research, like read all the comics, everything to get prepared for the Doctor Strange role.
Yeah, because he was in character. I
Dude,
mean,
he's amazing.
I really want to kind of hit my negatives before we go into positives of the movie.
Okay. I can tell you one negative. I took 5 points off this movie. Y'all killed Xavier.
Huh? Wait. Whoa. Don't go that far yet. Don't go for it.
Well, he jumped.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't go that far yet.
I'm with you. Because
I was hurt.
I was
ready to fight everybody.
But hold on. We already there.
Build up.
Can we talk about it since he brought it up?
No. Let's build up. Hold on. Let's build up to that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Because we all got some.
Just know I was very hurt.
No. The gun. Nah, build up.
My bad.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You straight.
I'm good. You good?
Because look, we all feel some kind of way about that.
I'm gonna push the microwave.
Let's not go to that section yet.
First of all,
Yeah, trust me.
okay, I'll wait.
Go ahead, Adrian.
Trust me, hold.
We're not going to go deep into that specifically just yet because I only really have 3 negatives to this movie. There might be another one. I'm gonna lay a possible out.
And we told y'all spoilers. So
number 1 is at the end of the movie when he fixes his watch. He's precisely using a little jeweler's screwdriver and his hands to fix the watch, which I'm pretty sure his hands are mangled. That's why he's supposed to be using magic. Wouldn't it have made more sense if he used the magic to fix the watch in that scene?
Bro, what the fuck? Are we really going that far?
It's a sentimental thing.
why are we going toward the end of the movie with stuff?
It's a decent point, though. It is a decent point.
But I think it was a
His
point
hands
of
were
him.
supposed to not be stable enough.
Yeah, and I took it as him trying to almost, because of his conversation with the other.
No, I mean I get the reason behind it.
That was
but
him.
Physically,
he shouldn't have been able to.
He shouldn't have been able to.
That was him. That was him at peace. He had enough peace in his mind at that time.
I mean, he can still use his hands.
It's the intricate movement of it.
That's not an easy
he's
thing to
using
do if
magic.
your hands are shaky.
But is that your first negative?
That's one of the negatives. That's inconsistency.
Only Adrian's illiterate ass would do that.
I feel like your negative.
He couldn't wait to read that one.
I'd like to point out that the literature that we have on display today was brought to you by me, apparently the one that can't read it. Continuing on my list of negatives.
Okay, number 2.
Wait a minute. Does any of your negatives start at the beginning of the movie?
Yes.
Okay, let's go there.
Any of your negatives start with that you can't read something?
I can read the ass whooping you about to take. That's what I can read.
Adrian said he can read the ingredients on the can of whoop ass he about to open up on you.
Oh my God, yo, come on, man. Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Adrian Wusa, calm down.
Hit him with that Terrence Howard. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You know I can read, man.
Come on, Spider-Man,
So,
man.
next thing that was annoying to me. It's just an annoyance, because I feel some type of way.
Okay.
But they didn't have to do my man Hawkeye like that. I had to call him out on the list of Avengers.
Right?
It was
Yeah.
Arrow there with the mohawk.
They did
so
him
disrespectful.
so disrespectful. I was like, really?
Like he's not winning out here. Like he's not winning.
Like he's not
Like
winning.
he's not winning.
He's not.
He's winning.
I put it on the Facebook page.
You lucky.
Go see it. Read it. He got nothing but dubs.
Nothing but.
Oh my God, I'm jumping down this hole.
He got dubs.
I'm jumping down this hole. He's
got dubs.
He has no significance.
Listen,
All the significance.
Nothing.
Your only problem with him is that they chose him over Scarlett Johansson.
Absolutely. You know what? We call a spade a spade.
Hey, I'm upset, but
You wanted Black Widow.
I did.
Black Widow.
And you know what? I understand that. But
Black Widow's
you can't
better.
blame him for his greatness because they chose him over Black Widow.
Facts.
He's decent.
No.
I will say
That's
that
disrespectful.
There is
That
a part
man
of
is
the
part of
movie.
the original
There is a part of the
6.
story where he let Black Widow live. Like that's in the movie. He let Black Widow live.
He let her, allowed her to have life.
So my man, is a problem.
But look,
Thank you.
I think this was a point in time where he was
Y'all need to
scorned.
fucking realize something. Hawkeye's not that great.
Hawkeye is.
He's not.
He is amazing.
He's in
and
a
you leave
tier
that man
all by
alone.
himself.
Literally.
Yeah.
See yourself
It's
over.
Scarlet Witch, and then Hawkeye.
Bro, man, in this podcast right now.
Yo, you want my headphones?
Turn it off now.
You want this shit?
Turn it off.
The blasphemy, bro. The blasphemy.
The only time Thanos won, Hawkeye was not there.
Facts.
Wow.
Big facts.
Let me tell you one of the issues.
You add in a couple of arrows, victory.
Let me tell you an issue I have. It's not really an issue.
All you got to do is bring a quiver to the fight, and y'all win.
I hate Marvel. I hate y'all.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
But that hurt my feelings right there.
That was disrespectful.
That was disrespectful. And then I'm gonna save the third one for a little bit later because it gets into deeper in the movie.
Well, you already said one that's like at the end of the movie, so.
My thing is,
Fantastic Four 2, y'all gotta attack both things I like in Marvel in one movie.
Hold up. Remind me about the Fantastic Four part.
Reed Richards.
But hold on, are we going that far?
But Dr. Strange said something. He made a comment about it being like 2006 or something like that during the movie.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
He made a comment about Fantastic Four. Like,
He's like, weren't y'all popular in the 60s?
yeah, like that's what he said.
Y'all remember saying that?
Oh, I do remember that. Oh yeah, that was a shot.
When he first
You
saw
mean the
it.
90s? Did he say 90s?
Nah, he said like 60s. I'm pretty sure he said
I think he
60s.
said
He
60.
said that when they were in the Illuminati chamber. He did say that.
But you remember they came out like in the 60s.
Well, he wasn't talking about 2016. I did
Yeah,
that much.
I thought he was talking about the one we always talk about.
That
too.
shit sucks.
For the sake of the podcast, we're gonna keep it moving.
Okay, where are we starting? Other than Wanda being
I guess we should start at the beginning.
crazy OP.
Because even though
Just start wherever, man. Just talk about whatever you feel like.
But I know I'm just saying since there was so much to the movie,
Buffet.
I feel like we need to start at the beginning because how they introduced America Chavez. Because I didn't know that she wasn't going to be able to use her powers. Like the whole movie is basically her grasping with the idea of learning how to use her powers.
But can I just say this one thing though? If we talk about negative shit, if I see Sam Raimi, I'm fighting him.
Wow.
I hate him as an actor. His directing is trash.
What specifically made this Raimi experience different?
There's a lot more cheesy spots.
There
a
is.
lot more cheesy spots. There's a lot of stuff in there that
You mean that cut scene that you could have warned me about?
Oh, you talking about at the end?
The very end, I waited through all the credits to watch that cut scene.
So let me tell
You could have warned me. You watched the movie a whole 24 hours before me.
Adrian, can I tell you something?
What'd you say?
Did you watch Morbius?
Ooh, I knew that was coming.
I told you. Didn't I tell you?
I knew that was
I
coming.
told
does
you
that
you
have
did
to
it
do with
on
a good
purpose.
movie?
He wanted
can't say that.
He wanted
we're-
you to suffer because
Adrian, look,
because of
look.
Morbius.
Adrian, look, he threw a hook out there. And
I knew he
started
was gonna do
reeling.
it.
For the next 2 years.
Started reeling, and you bit down.
If I
and
see
he was like,
something that's
"Gotcha."
fucking worthless, guess what? I ain't gonna tell you about it because you
What
gonna
Kester,
watch
what he
it.
say? Gotcha, bitch.
Because you didn't go see Morbius.
He snatched you in. And so,
Because here's the funny
Who always
thing.
go see Morbius?
You brought this on
Everybody
yourself.
except Adrian.
Oh,
Everybody except
Adrian?
Adrian saw Morbius.
You brought this on
the funny.
yourself.
Here's the funny thing. Patrick called me, basically warning me not to stay for the end credit, even though I went ahead and watched it just because I wanted to see it. But I said when he said he saw Adrian, it's like I don't know why Camden and Dash. I was like, I bet Camden purposely didn't tell Adrian because he wanted him to suffer like he did.
And you know,
I was like, I
say
can
something,
almost
but,
guarantee that's what happened.
and I generally say something too, but we all knew it was post credit, so I felt like I didn't have to say anything because it was kind of common sense of the post credit part.
so everybody that watched Morbius, raise your hand.
I didn't go see it.
What's that got to do with anything?
Shame on you! Get the fuck out!
I'm pretty sure that is on my shirt. I'm pretty sure that ape is. Yeah.
Fuck the ape.
Sir, unless you want to be fired tonight on season finale. I'm gonna need a tone to calm down. Now, I was going to until Camden said it sucked. I was going. And Camden was like, that's terrible. I'm not going.
Oh God! Damn, ain't gonna do him like that.
Why was it so aggressive?
So aggressive.
How you tell somebody to get out of their own place?
Damn, you get put out your own.
Adrian, you all
place.
right?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
That's the forehead.
Are you trying to process, Adrian?
Oh, I mean, I'm just waiting to get into the topics.
Oh man, there's a lot of
Ready to-
topics getting
I want to
thrown
know
around.
how
Dive in.
that fucking monster they fought at the beginning. He had a horrible death. That shit sound horrible. When he was,
Oh, when he stabbed his eye out?
hell yeah! I said,
Oh, I
"Ah."
thought you was talking about the one with all the raps and stuff.
No,
But yeah.
the very first one. Fucking
Which that? Well, I know, but that's why I was like, where did you see him die at? That's why I was about to ask next. But anyways, the octopus monster, yeah.
That nigga said.
I kind of felt bad for him because he just got
It was like his eye and
pole
his brain
to the
was
eye.
connected.
Yeah, that's
Everything
what I. As
just
soon as
pulled
he
out.
put it, I was like,
Question: why was the Sorcerer Supreme taking so many L's in this movie? Like Wong was taking mad L's.
Because
because
Wong
Wong
is-
wasn't supposed to be the
he
Sorcerer
really
Supreme.
Is Wong the Sorcerer Supreme now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's there by
He
default.
is. He's by default.
by title, he is Sorcerer
they're-
Supreme. By power,
By power, though.
because he said that.
hell no.
He got
He
three
said that in
powers.
Spider Man, right? He was like, when you blink for 5 years. He said that in Spider Man, right?
That
That's what
was-
Doctor Strange said.
That Spider-Man skit was funny too. He was like, "Yeah, Spider-Man." He's like, "How's the Spider come? Does he have web come out his butt?"
Oh yeah.
She's like, ew.
He's Spider, but a man, but
That was a good one.
because he doesn't remember either, right? He knows a Spider-Man, but he doesn't know who Spider-Man is,
Yeah, he
right?
doesn't know Peter
because
Parker.
Doctor Strange, because of the wish, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
He doesn't know it's Peter Parker.
So has he met
shit,
has he
he
met
doesn't,
Spider-Man
doesn't
since then?
No,
Or
I think
or
he just knows he's worked with
'cause-
Spider Man.
I was about to say because everybody
'Cause
knows
that's-
Spider Man.
That's something because I was explaining this to my uncle because he was like, I didn't get it. I was like, the thing is that they basically just took the knowledge of Peter Parker being connected to Spider Man
Okay.
out.
So he's I guess following along with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just to know who he is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Like
what I
so, he
thought.
probably still remembers all the battles with Spider Man, just not the fact that
That Peter Parker is Spider Man.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. But I thought that was funny too.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yo, I just gotta say, Doctor Strange is a beast. He's
He got his ass whooped a couple of times too, though.
but
But he was getting-
By who, though?
That
But he was getting-
nigga got knocked out a couple
But
of
he
times.
was getting his ass whooped by some strong people.
put some other cats against those things that he's fighting.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess in my defense too, because I'm not a big Doctor Strange fan in general. I mean, I watched it because of this, whatever. But I had to watch like a recap of everything he's done except for the actual big major movies. So I don't know how he fought in his origin movies, but in this movie, I guess knowing he's so powerful and seeing him get his ass whooped like that, just a different perspective.
Well, Doctor
And my
Strange
man went
is
hand to hand with the black guy with dreads.
I keep forgetting his name. Mordo.
And he beat him hand to hand. And I was like, okay.
Okay, I want to talk about that. I was like, when did Doctor Strange learn martial arts like this? I mean, I get he was in a monk monastery,
But still,
but still, I'm like,
that close quarters combat was on point. That was
He's on a new level.
But like it was like a Sherlock Holmes type.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like so fluent like
No, you could tell it was definitely
was-
Jackie
it was
Chan or
gritty.
something, but it was like he knew. Like,
yeah.
Well, fun
it was
fact.
more gritty.
Benedict Cumberbatch did play Sherlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made me think about it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But I mean,
But he did his thing.
I mean, I've always been a fan of Doctor Strange, but I'm starting to become way more of a fan of him because, I mean, he's pretty badass, dude. Like, he's got some.
This made me like Wanda more.
The one thing I will say about on Wanda's side that I kind of
feel
agree
you
with her
on
too. I wouldn't have gave up the girl either, so I agree with him too. But how so many people died over one person? Because a lot of people,
But-
even with the city, even with the octopus, a lot of people died.
Mad casualties in
Like,
these
think
streets.
about
It was some mad casualties on Wanda's behalf. Like
The whole
mainly
monastery
because of-
fight, like
Yo, she
when they were at the
killed
temple.
whole monastery.
Yo, hold up. Back to why I say Wanda is officially the scariest villain in Marvel history. When she said, "This is me being reasonable," at the beginning, after she done sent 2 demons after this chick, and then showed up at the monastery ready to fight, she said, "I've been reasonable."
No, I'm gonna tell you what really tripped me out with Wanda when she projected herself behind that one dude and floated out behind him and was like, "Run!" And this mug was like, "Oh, I'm out," and like just started knocking mad people over. Yo, nah, she's not to be trifled with.
Dude, Wanda
she's
is
a
a
beast.
problem.
I was about to say, I knew Wanda was a problem with when Doctor Strange showed up. It was like, it smells real.
And I'm
Oh, it is.
Oh, and then you
then
find
when
out it's actually a hex.
Yeah.
And she did
And it's
that
the
thing.
whole thing.
And the whole
Hold field like acres.
mad acres. I was like,
Mad acres.
what?
And she was
dead.
holding that
And I felt for her too
projection.
because she was like, "You think
with
you
no
know what? You
problem.
think you know what pain is? I had to kill the man I love, come back to life, and die again after I watched him die. I was like, yeah, you can't really.
I was telling Sid about that earlier. I say, think about this now. You kill somebody thinking that you're saving them, and he's like,
you're killing somebody thinking you're saving the world,
saving the world, saving the
universe.
My man says, silly goose.
Brings this man back to life and then kills him again right in front of you.
In front of you. Watch this.
And then throws
rough.
his body.
Right. That's rough.
But
No
again,
respect for his
But
body.
the fact is, she fell in love with an android.
But I'm gonna tell
Who
you,
really could have been.
seeing what Wanda's capable of in totality versus her fighting Thanos, that just means Thanos is that bad. Like,
No, she
no, no.
I think
Wait a
he
minute
came
now.
at- I think he came
She
at the
tore
right time.
Thanos
Yeah.
up, though. She tore Thanos
But
up.
here's the thing, though. She tore Thanos up before she knew the extent of her power.
True.
This Wanda,
Yeah.
this Wanda,
He
this
came at the
Wanda,
right time.
Thanos wouldn't have stood.
This Wanda
chance.
would've-
this would have been that Ultron versus Thanos.
Bruh,
or what
you are
if?
not telling me Thanos.
What?
You got y'all put no respect on the Infinity Stones. Like Thanos.
No,
had
I'm talking
all
about
the-
before he got the Infinity Stones. 'Cause
Okay,
if Wanda would have
before
been
the
there.
Infinity Stones, yeah, she's busting Thanos' ass.
Because I done say
She's
Wanda
turning-
without being Scarlet Witch was holding my man off and destroying a stone at the same time.
Yeah. She
Without being Scarlet Witch.
She turning
If she
Thanos
would've been
into a
Scarlet
straight
Witch-
pudding cup.
A straight snack pack.
Just a snack pack.
Watching
Yeah.
Wonder what I felt like. I felt like the What If episode when she was a zombie. Like I felt it got that creepy with her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Like,
sinister.
I had a flashback of the What If episode where I was like, oh my god, like this bitch is like fucking like.
Well, see,
And
people
he
need to
did. He said that too. He was like, "Oh my God, Marvel,
zombies.
it's Marvel zombies."
They
I
went
was
there.
like,
They
yeah.
went, and the one thing I like about, and I'll say I'll give this to Disney. They did a good job trying to mimic the robot oil as the blood from like the What If episode when she or some of the other animated episodes when she's really bloody. And like I like how the fact that the other part of her was still like injured but still being badass while the real one of her was like okay. Because like she's over here limping with one leg and fucking
Bro,
her
that
hair.
scene,
And then when she
In that
kept
tunnel?
popping out, like,
That scene
that
was
Okay.
terrifying.
She had
Like I said,
that scene was
sinister,
terrifying.
sinister chase scene.
She had the
bruh.
ring thing when she came out the fucking drum. She was like,
Yo,
That came out the fucking drum. Oh,
Like the Grudge,
God.
I was gonna go back and
Because
say
here's the
that.
thing.
I was gonna go
Yeah.
back
Here's
to
the
that
thing
one.
with that scene specifically because you knew as soon as I knew that she was in the mirror realm, like that's where Strange put her. I was like, well, she's gonna get out of that eventually. You
Yeah.
got to know that. But the way she got out,
yeah.
Straight grudge.
And
she's pulling niggas in the water.
The ring.
I thought of Courage the Cowardly Dog show when they had the water episode. With
Release the slab.
equally as creepy too. That,
Use this
But yeah, like I said, when
But
she came out,
I want to say like that whole scene when Wanda first pulled up, I said, "Oh my goodness, watch her thrash like the whole thing." The fact that they held her off for a second, I actually enjoyed that she just wasn't able to just come in there like that.
Right.
But then once she got the whole, I was like, "Oh, they done for." her.
Oh, it's a wrap.
And then I was like, "Oh man."
and how quick she came because like
Right.
I thought they had some time when they was like she was like I'm gonna give you some chance, come. And then when he went to the whole temple, the whole fortress, he was like, yeah, this is gonna happen. We need to prepare to fight. He was like, choose your words wisely, and he was like, prepare for battle. I was like, okay, they got some time. Dark clouds. That's shit.
So
That shit came quick.
She didn't even wait for nothing.
I
for nothing.
I
said,
said
she
she
like,
prepared for battle and nothing like that.
I said she knew that he wasn't going back.
like
to-
Hester said, she is a whole problem.
And I thought, and I
whole
thought,
problem out
and I
here.
like this too because I thought with the whole dark cloud, she was gonna bring like an army or something with her, and it was just her.
No, she
Nah.
she
I was
pulled up
about to say,
herself.
the way
She rolled
the
in.
way she popped out that cloud, like, yeah, I'm here. What's
Red,
up?
red eyes and
I
everything.
know, and gave him a little warning. Red lights. Here I come.
When she walked down
Red means go.
multiverse. Yo, when she touched down on the temple area and started walking, the dude was crawling away from her, and she just did this
Disintegrated
and
that
disintegrated him. I was like, oh no.
It was almost like
No.
shooing away a gnat. She was just like,
So,
and he just
let me
vanished.
So Marvel has definitely dumbed down Wanda because I'm gonna put into perspective how strong Scarlet Witch is, and especially for the fans and the listeners. There's a story called The House of M in Marvel. It's a comic. She literally spoke the words "No more mutants" and took away 95% of the mutant population's powers.
I'm not gonna say they dumbed
Like
down
that.
her powers because let's not forget she trashed a whole team of superheroes in this movie with ease.
Yes, yes.
Are we about to go there?
No, we're not going
We're
there.
not going there yet.
Adrian.
We're not going there yet.
Okay.
Build up.
You're hitting them with the.
We all want to go there right
But
now.
that was because of their own arrogance. But we're going
yeah,
to get there.
yeah. We all want to
But
go there right now.
still, but we gonna get there later. But still,
They did my man Black Bolt so wrong.
Just stop. See,
we about to go there.
we can't.
We about to go there.
That's
No,
it.
down the hole.
I'm gonna tell you. Wait,
Stop.
I'm gonna touch on something, and then we not going there though. Tell me when they played the X-Men music. Tell me that didn't give you goosebumps.
Oh my god!
Because that was just for our generation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
aimed specifically at us because you're like, da-na-na-na-na.
bruh.
Like, look,
The music for this whole like
Da-na-na-na-na.
not necessarily like the soundtrack like the music.
That's how it was
Yo,
at the
I
theater.
sat up so quick. I was like, no.
Because look, you know, in Amstar you got them seats that recline back, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I was sitting back and like, I saw, of course, you know, you see Professor X roll in. We already saw the scene where he's in his
In the trailer, yeah.
So I was like, okay.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We already saw the scene where he rolls in on the yellow thing in the trailer. So I was expecting that. So I was still like, oh, he's finally here. Yeah. And then you hear, da-na-na-na-na. It's like,
Yo.
da-na-na-na-na. I thought they was about to play the whole theme, so I was like, yo, if they play this whole theme song while we're
I
not in the
missed
theater.
that part.
I could feel it in my spine, bro.
I didn't.
Like,
How did you
Okay,
not?
okay, hold on.
You want to know why?
So-
Because I was clapping the whole time.
Right. You're right.
You missed out.
So
I
check,
did.
but
You
check
missed
this out though. In,
Nah,
in
I
y'all,
was.
in
I
y'all's
was.
movie theater,
That's what I was.
when y'all went and watched this is what happened in ours. Every time a scene like that popped up in ours, especially when that came up, everybody went nuts in the theater. I'm talking about when that scene
Oh, no.
came up,
But see,
all we heard is
no.
clapping and yeah.
That's the thing
We're
though,
just
like everybody was, you could hear like everybody like engaged when they saw Professor X came up.
Right.
But the scene where they started like clapping and getting hype was when the music played. Like when the
yeah, that's what it happened with us.
It
Like
was
everybody went nuts in the theater.
But I was saying everybody heard it first.
Damn, I gotta go
before
watch
they
the
jumped
movie
on it.
again.
yo, our movie was quiet.
Right,
Like,
I said that.
I was
sitting there. I said, I bet you they don't even
Bro,
know
look,
That's-
the
look.
excitement that
Hold up,
happened
no.
walking.
That's how I felt watching damn Spider-Man.
Because I said that. I'm
Because
like,
when Daredevil showed up, ain't nobody get hype in that theater. And I'm like,
That's how I'm going to
but I'm just saying, like, part of me wanted
Are y'all
to see Yale
serious?
by
Nobody?
myself. I was just like,
Nah, bro, look, our
and I'm looking at
theater.
Alexis. She don't know what's going on.
Look,
I
our
glanced at the other
theater
guy.
when-
He's still laying back like this. Like, I'm like, bro, y'all.
exact same feeling I had.
Piss you off?
Yeah.
You're
Exact
like,
same
I'm
feeling I
telling
had.
you, look,
Like, get excited.
everybody got hyped in our theater. Like when Reed Richards popped up, all you heard was yeah, and then clapping.
Yo,
then the music
I
played.
stood up almost. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, like, and then when
I don't care.
the music played, here comes Professor X, everybody went fucking nuts.
Yo.
wait a minute, damn, we went too far into it.
No.
Shit, fire.
Okay, here's
Okay,
another part
backpedal,
we need to talk
backpedal.
about.
Backpedal.
Nah, let's backpedal.
Let's backpedal to the part where they're getting into this universe when they're crashing through universes.
That,
That was
was
cool.
insane.
That
I love that.
cinematography was
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
Especially was
Yo.
like, what? We just go through paint? And she
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck there.
It's hard. It's hard to eat.
He was like, what's the first rule of multiverse traveling? Find food. Did you just steal that? No, everything's free. Hey!
Everything in most universes is free, and he was like, "Hey, you got to pay for that." He was like, "Oh, I guess not in this one."
Yo, them pizza balls
Them
look good.
pizza
They
balls
did look good.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, they need to put that in our universe.
They will. Because of that
I'm
movie.
over here.
Just because of that movie. They're going to put that. They're going to fucking make
Hey,
it.
616 will be the first.
Hold up, I guarantee you, go to Disney World or Disneyland and whatever their Marvel area is, I guarantee they'll be there.
You know what? I need another trip. Adrian,
Hey, you know,
Hey, we get
let me
together.
talk to your aunt.
Sponsor Underground Nerd Nation.
Please.
y'all crazy.
Do it.
So I'm gonna tell you though. Apparently, the new Galaxy, what's it?
Cosmic Rewind, the new ride. Yeah,
at Disney. So a whole Marvel universe is gonna be played out down there. We need to go. Let's go.
yeah.
Business trip.
We need an underground Nerd Nation
Hey.
trip.
Yo.
Hey,
You gonna record for us? You gonna be our camera guy?
Sure. Heck yeah.
Let's go.
You know, we need a camera guy for the whole trip, bro.
Notice how
we just
Dash
need to hire
offered the
somebody
job to
random down
Patrick
there.
and not Braylon.
That wouldn't be this time.
The disrespect in that, right? You know what? Canceling the trip. Canceling the trip.
Exactly.
We ain't going nowhere. Damn kids.
Oh man, that's funny.
Well, you didn't say Braylon will be down there next week. That what you saying?
I like how everybody just got quiet and see your answer on it. Shut up.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Waiting for the answer.
Who got time for this? No.
Said that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, just say he ain't mess with me tonight.
Oh man.
God damn.
But yeah,
Braylon,
them going through the different dimensions. That was pretty cool.
dude, that's cinematography.
That was.
Oh yeah.
They went through the comic book universe there for a split second.
So, you know what that reminded me of?
What's that?
There's a suit in the Spider-Man game.
Yeah. The comics.
And
comic books,
it's a comic book suit.
yeah, I remember that one.
And it's
Yeah.
literally like it's. I don't know how they do it.
They have the words
I was
and
waiting
everything.
for
but yeah.
I was waiting for a cameo to pop up or something because one of those spots look like the Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
waiting. I was
That
waiting
would've
for
been fire.
or them to go through like
Into the Spider-Verse, I need you.
I was waiting for.
that's gonna be amazing.
I was waiting for like a cartoon like that. Like,
But they
I was
probably
waiting for them to
they
do a
probably would have
cameo
had to, they would have had to get Sony to
Honestly,
okay.
yeah they would have had to get Sony to okay it.
honestly, while they were going through the alternate universes,
What
the
does
multiverses,
what console is Spider-Man on?
Sony.
Yeah. Which console do I not have?
Oh.
Just rubbing the salt in the wound, huh?
What? Whoa! I was not even trying to. You want to borrow my PS5?
you still hurt.
Hell
What's
yeah.
wrong with you?
I let you borrow it.
You ain't gonna get it back.
No, you ain't getting that back for real too.
You heard it here first. I jacked his shit.
Hey, these on camera. You definitely can't take this.
Pause.
Whoa, yeah. Where the pause at?
Why's everything gotta have a pause?
Because Bukaki mine.
No.
Just pause.
I'm turn your
Take
mic
right
off.
there.
God damn it. Turn your mic off. Turn you and Braylon's mic off.
I was taking
didn't say
innocent
that,
shots.
But you too close to it. He can grab your mic too easily.
Gotta cut off
I did not. Kiss is over there just swiping buttons.
He said no.
Before y'all do it.
Oh man.
Dave, you gonna swag it, bro? That's tough.
That dream walking was kind of crazy too when they start dream walking in there.
Yo, the power of dreamwalking is too OP.
I have a question. If dream walking is an option, why doesn't she just go visit the children all the time? Like,
Because she wants to control.
wants her own.
Once.
Yeah.
that's too
Her-
much.
Even though they're not
think
even
about it.
real.
I was about to say, think about it from. Well, actually, there's
No, wait, question.
there's a gray area where if they're real or not.
There's
can't
a
be
gray
real.
area.
They're not.
They're not real.
They're not.
And
How
now
Well,
could she
here's
have
the thing,
possibly
what's not real?
created children with
Here-
vision?
Here's the thing: the way that
Because
they're
of her
possible
powers.
Yeah, her powers literally can bend reality.
Yeah, she can change reality.
In WandaVision, when she created that area, that was her creating a universe. That wasn't a projection. That
But
was her
can she-
literally creating a universe. So that's why there is a possibility
Almost-
that those kids
It's reality
do exist.
changes. She can literally change the whole world if she wanted to, and it would be that
Like,
reality.
in the comics, didn't she like literally destroy the universe and bring it back?
Yeah. Well, it was the House of M where she basically changed. She took away all the mutants' powers away. Like she literally took their mutant gene out.
Like
said
wheeled-
no more mutants.
wheeled it out, like
gone. Boom. And she molded the world like she wanted to and created these children, which it really gets real deep. But the children are manifestations of freaking Dormammu, and
It's a whole bunch of stuff.
it's
in
a
there.
lot.
It gets deep.
It gets
real
real
quick.
deep.
I do like the fact that they had ways to slow her down. Like she just wasn't OP. Like when they destroyed her book, like she couldn't do anything.
The Darkhold?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so there was a clear disadvantage for Strange this entire movie because every time Strange got like tripped up, he had to do some work to get back on the right path. Wanda, however, she trapped in the mirror dimension, and 5 seconds later, she's like water, and I'm like,
She's like, oh, reflections.
But she's also gotcha. But she's also really smart too. I think that's just kind of like
Oh yeah, no, Wanda. She
between
is,
between smart and desperation
She
of
was
I'm gonna
ambitious.
do whatever I got to do to get
No,
my kids.
the
she's
book
not
gets
smart,
destroyed.
she's
She was
psychotic.
ambitious.
the book gets destroyed, and she like Wong. Guess who's gonna make it to this impossible trip? You coming with me?
But you know what? That's that scene where the girl destroyed the book. I hated for the girl to end up burning up, but I low key really felt bad for Wanda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that scene where she's like with the kids, and the girl comes and steals the book, and she's like,
Oh, she's like
going back and
hallucinating.
and I was like, damn, well, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, overall, I mean,
you one
you could
crazy
feel that hurt.
mother.
but I understand your reason why you're doing that.
But I feel sorry for you.
She wants to mother her children so bad, like she wants them back so bad.
But
that
couldn't
she's
she
willing-
just create more children?
No.
She got the power.
Well, here's the issue too. When I think dream didn't help either. When she was dreaming all the time, and fucking, she was like, "Yeah, do you know how it
Yeah,
feels
she
to
was
dream?"
having that same dream
every day.
every
Her-
night, over and over.
So, like in the movie, they said the dreams is of your other universal selves.
Yeah.
So she knows that she creates these children, they're not real. She wants a universe to where they're actual real, so she can take over. But then when Doctor Strange was like, "Well, what about the Wanda in that universe? What you gonna do to that person?" That hit deep.
Yeah. And the fact, and she thought about it too. She was like,
That hit deep. But she was so dedicated to wanting her children so bad that she was like,
"Fuck that bitch."
But I still don't think
I would
she's-
say it. Fuck that.
I don't think she still, even when he said it, I don't even feel like she still really thought about it.
No, it didn't hit her. It didn't hit her right, did it?
Like, cause she still was like on the like. It was like she didn't answer the question, but she was like,
But I think it's at that time.
I don't care right at this moment.
I think it's at that time to where the dark hold has pretty much polluted her mind.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically taking over her mind.
Yeah.
And it's basically all dark hold, Scarlet Witch shit. Wanda Maximoff is gone.
Yeah, which I'm about to say, it kind of alludes to that further into the movie once they start jumping universes. But before we get to that, is anything else?
And America Chavez, I'm so glad y'all brought her in here because that means we might get the Ultimates. Hallelujah. Go look it up. But America Chavez, y'all better realize something. She's a badass.
Oh,
And
yeah.
She's strong.
I was about to say, just the fact that at the end she was holding Scarlet Witch back a little bit, like she was
With
causing
bare
damage.
hands, like bare hands, there's brawling.
She can transverse universes. Like her powers is
Ridiculous.
cosmic. Like it's ridiculous.
The thing that got me was when you realize that she's the only version of herself
She's the
because
only
she
one.
can jump universes.
Which is sad, but at the same token, like
Makes sense.
That's
pretty
OP. Like, you mean to tell me there's no one else that can basically be trusted with that level of power? Let's call it how it is.
All those people kept trying to take her soul, and that shit looked painful as fuck. She's I thought I was watching Mortal Kombat. Your soul is mine.
She getting jacked by Shang Tsung.
so.
I can see your fucking skeletons, your bones.
Mine.
What was it? Lou!
Shout out to him because he's been like the best Shane song I've seen.
Yeah,
He's the
he
only Shane song. There is no other. There shouldn't be.
No.
Okay, so we're saying that as in the fact that the one from the new movie
He's
was
a
trash,
fucking
right?
Garbage.
Okay, just make sure we on the same page.
That movie's garbage anyway.
What's
Yeah,
garbage?
The new Mortal
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat.
movie.
The one that we talked about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought we gave it like a medium score.
Y'all did.
Play the tape.
I loved it. Huh? I loved it.
Yeah, I thought we gave it okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a sequel.
Look,
I'm a
Hold
big
on.
Sub-Zero fan, and the way that shit went with
What were you
Sub-Zero.
okay? What did
yes.
what
you
is
know
it
what?
even?
No,
At this
I think I
point,
gave it like a 5.
I'm sorry. At
I
this
think
point in
everybody gave it like a
time,
5.
the fact that you like Wolverine Origins and you like Fantastic Four, y'all
What are we
should just
talking about
not
right now?
even matter.
Cut both of their mics.
I didn't say that.
It
Wait a
don't matter.
minute.
Both
Nah, I
of
was
them
about to
fired.
cut your mic because you said you like Mortal Kombat, so you was
did
about to
say
get cut.
you liked it.
I said I liked it before, though.
I know, but I forgot about that.
He
So you-
doubled
I said
down.
I'm a big
I thought we gave
Sub-Zero
it okay
fan.
score. I
though.
thought we
You
gave
know
it
what,
like
Braylon?
a solid like.
You know,
I thought
Braylon.
we were like in a 6.
Sub-Zero was the
Yeah,
hardest
yeah,
character
like,
in
they
the
were
movie.
really solid.
I mean, he
with
was
it.
tough.
I'm gonna have to go
He
back
was
and
the
watch it. But
hardest
I was pretty
character
sure I
in the
gave
movie.
it like a 5 or a 6.
It was trash.
Now,
But
I believe he said that. I
But
believe
I'm
that.
sorry,
I know he
Braylon.
definitely said
But
it
I
was
felt
trash.
like you were kind of on the side like it was okay.
You know what? I got to say this though, Braylon. I'm sorry, but you're fucking fired.
He ain't make it through the first half of the podcast.
You like Mortal Kombat, the newest one?
Boy,
No, I
play the
said
tape. I'm gonna find this
Sub-Zero
tape.
No.
was the
You
hardest one
said
in
I
there.
liked the movie.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fine.
I liked it.
I don't think I watched it.
It was fine to me.
You don't.
It's
need
on
to.
HBO Max, so if you want to watch it,
That shit. That's
No,
just.
no.
but
Just watch it. You should watch
That's
it.
just probably on Peacock.
Is Peacock free again?
Yep.
Okay. Is it really? I know we asked it. Which one's
so
not
it's
free?
probably on Tubi.
What are you doing?
Tubi.
It might be.
You put it on Tubi?
It might be on Tubi.
Hey, you looking up Rotten Tomatoes?
What's your name, Toby?
No, I was gonna try and find that dang.
I'm sorry.
What, that episode?
No.
Yeah, the episode.
Oh,
So
you
I'm gonna try and play that tape.
Damn,
Real
but he
quick, did
turned
y'all-
into you. He's
did
getting ready to
y'all
pull up
see-
some evidence.
Like, I was looking at Facebook before I went to the movies. Did y'all see like the stuff that they were putting about Doctor Strange?
No.
No.
What's the reviews now? I can watch them now.
Well, one, and at this point, I'm starting to think that maybe it was just like somebody just putting BS out there. But one said Rotten Tomatoes had it at like a 80%.
You know, I hadn't even looked at the Rotten Tomatoes.
I didn't either.
Hold up. Cassie.
I did.
Not yet. Oh, so you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold off on that just for a little bit.
About to
But
take a break.
they were naming like they was
Time
like
for a
it
break,
was,
right?
It was crowded.
Almost.
They were like,
Break, nigga.
"Did you say he said in a minute?"
Patrick about to throw you for real.
Patrick, fire his ass.
So damn aggressive.
Patrick about to fire you and bang you from the building.
Well, you better chill out before he starts. He gonna pull out a bow and shoot your ass.
Patrick will be like, you fired and you got to get out.
So, hold on, are we about to take a break?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, but I was just saying that.
Oh, there was about to take a break.
The review was like it was crowded, it was rushed, all that stuff, and I was like, man,
Patrick gonna treat Dash like dead Loki.
I went in there, smoke.
Beauty God.
Beauty Dash. Raw.
Sorry, I thought we were gonna break. My bad, Patrick.
Dash gonna be like,
I'm not constipated. I ain't doing that. That's the look you made. You gave me a constipation look.
oh my God, did you not watch the first Avengers?
Yes, I did.
Then what are you talking
It was
about?
the face you made.
You know, after Loki got slammed,
Yes, I know.
okay.
Yeah, I
was just
know
making
what
sure.
you're talking about.
I was just making sure.
I'm gonna stab both of y'all.
I was just making. Dash. There be
I'm cutting your dreads
sometimes.
when you sleep.
There'll be sometimes you ain't gonna make it in the house. Sometimes you be.
Look,
You
I'm
say
not-
stuff and I be like, "Did you watch it?"
You know, I'm not even worried about somebody that can't spell his own name. So
Oh, look. Watch the tape. I got that bitch right. Shit. I'm watching. Patrick, watch the tape.
happened?
He put 2 eyes in his name.
I did not put 2 hours in my name.
USTIN.
Yo, me and Cam went back and watched that episode, and we both like turned and looked at you. Nigga, you got 2 eyes in your name? What's going on?
I was going to watch it. I didn't even catch it at first when he was like,
Adrian.
"It's like, what did you?"
Oh my God. Like last week, Adrian was crying laughing at that. He was like, oh my God.
Oh man,
We was rocking with you too until you did that.
he did it with such confidence.
He
Too.
did too. He did.
Cut a commercial.
Dancing and everything.
He did.
Again, I knew you where you was going. Just
The trajectory.
Go to commercial.
Way off.
Okay,
a little bit.
I guess we'll go ahead and go to commercial.
And when we come back, the Illuminati.
Yes.
God, my chest.
We'll go ahead and go there. You ready to go there?
Hell yeah.
Ready to get there. Yeah.
That's all we've been waiting on.
Right.
Stay in your way.
We'll be back in a little bit, y'all. All right, we back. Bills are paid.
Bills are paid.
Dr. Strange in the building.
Yo, real quick. So I read an article just now.
Dash.
Apparently, Jamie Lee Curtis is talking trash about Doctor Strange.
What?
Yeah,
Alien Jamie Lee Curtis?
yeah. Because she was in that. She was in that new multiverse movie. Everywhere and Everything at the Same Time or something like that.
Oh, she is in that movie.
Yeah, the martial arts movie.
Yeah.
Which apparently has done phenomenal.
Dude, it's got like 90s.
Yeah, high
Rotten
90s.
Tomatoes.
Really?
High
Yeah.
90s on
High
everybody
90s.
loves that movie. And they were talking about how because she's doing it for marketing, of course, but it's just funny that she's out here like throwing jabs at the Multiverse of Madness because it's so similar to their movie.
Oh, shut up. Jamie Lee Curtis. Look,
Hey.
you was relevant in total. What was it?
Alien.
That's not her. That's a Sigourney Weaver.
I know, right? Get it right.
Oh, damn.
Fired. Get the fuck out.
There it goes. It was bad as I said, yeah, the first time I was just going.
You did say, yeah. You know what? I
after-
screwed that up. You know
Yeah,
what?
total recall.
Eraser. How about that?
No. That's not it either.
Anyway, before we jump down this hole, Braylon is about to get fired several times over. The Illuminati.
The Illuminati. Can I say this? Can I
How
say
did
this?
you, no, man, Adrian, how did you feel when you saw Fantastic Four?
AKA Reed Rich. I'm
Yo.
sorry. That was the most exciting part of the movie for me.
When I saw Reed Richards there, and they were like, "This is the most intelligent man on our world, in our universe," it's like, this man, respect. Finally, somebody respects this man.
I mean, but it's true.
It is true.
He is the smartest in all the universe. It is Reed Richards.
Like, I was
Literally.
and the costume on point. Like, everything was on point.
And the death
Everything.
on point.
You know,
Not getting there.
Don't go there. Don't go there yet.
Yet.
You fired. Don't go there yet.
You can't fire
Are
me.
we
I'm on
gonna,
contract.
we're about to talk about this scene, right?
We gonna get there, but we talking about the Illuminati as far
but
as
I'm
like
just
how they
really
got-
glad.
reveal.
I'm really glad it wasn't Reed Richards from 2016 Fantastic Four. Thank God. I don't need that man in this movie to run this thing. That's like putting shit on perfume. It's not going to work.
First of all, this is fine because that just means in our universe it can be the man
No.
from 2016.
Hell no.
Shit on perfume.
Now,
That's
Yes.
pretty deep.
has Captain Marvel always been black?
No.
No.
That's okay. So in her universe, she became Captain Marvel instead of other
Oh,
chick.
that was the chick,
pilot.
Derek. Okay,
Yeah.
I do. Okay,
So she
that's
became Captain Marvel in that
All
universe.
right.
You know what's crazy? When they were showing everybody, nobody clapped their hands at Miss Marvel.
Because they didn't know who she was. They didn't follow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I
Well, a
don't.
lot of people didn't watch Captain Marvel. Like, it was one of those movies that was just like sprinkled in there.
But also, and I think it's also
Yeah, I
it was
guess
also
so.
the movies that came out later that should have came out sooner.
I think, yeah, you're
I
right.
think the character
like
was
Black
rushed.
Widow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the character, in essence, was rushed.
but let's just.
And I think the character that plays Captain Marvel, I think she caused too much controversy.
Brie Larson.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit up here and act like I'm on the side of the people that were all upset about what she was saying and everything. I can't even really remember what she was saying. All I remember is that she, like, everybody was trying to roast her because of certain things that she said, as far as like Captain Marvel could have easily beat Thanos and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever.
No.
But the fact that y'all got pissed
Bitch.
about it, but see, it was, apparently you would have been one of those people.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. No.
But here's the thing: it didn't really matter because she's not a comic book head. So whatever she says, why are y'all worried about it anyway? She don't know.
Of course, she's gonna hype her own character.
Yeah.
exactly because she's trying to boost sales.
But that's what I'm saying. So of course she's gonna say some sideways stuff. But what the fact that people were like upset, like boycotting the movie type upset. There was people putting out petitions to get her removed from the movie.
Yeah. So when they brought in the Illuminati, all I got to say is this: they brought my man Black Bolt in,
Yes.
and it was the actor from the show, the same actor from Inhumans.
I will
which
say
was-
though that was random to me. Out of all the characters they could have picked, when
well,
he
he's
showed
part
up,
of the
like-
Illuminati.
No, I know he's actually part of Illuminati, but how many people know he's a part of Illuminati?
Well, how many people know who the Illuminati is, though?
Facts.
I didn't.
Okay.
Know.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's a good point.
Not
Honorable
too many
point.
people know.
But I was-
They're like the Illuminati.
great
What?
And I've tried to watch the Inhumans a couple times, and I just
It got canceled after one season.
Yeah,
it didn't do good. It
But
didn't
that
have
was-
good direction.
That was when that other guy was in charge of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was trying to be cheap. That's how the Inhumans became a Marvel.
because Inhumans
property.
I didn't like the Inhumans.
But see, the Inhumans,
Or at least the beginning.
because I remember the Inhumans first from the Fantastic Four cartoon that came out in the 90s. That's where I first seen them, and that's when Black Bolt first got introduced. And I'm like, yo, these cats are amazing. You got a teleporting dog, he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's massive. But you got Black Bolt that literally he cannot talk because his power is so strong that if he was to yell a word, he can destroy the world.
It's just interesting because
The
now
whole Eastern
understand-
Seaboard.
Now I understand who he was to the Inhumans, because he was the guy that he was a king, right?
Yes, he's the king of the Inhumans because the Inhumans, they're not mutants, but they were They're like it's like a.
They're like demigods, ain't they?
No, they're like a genetic difference from mutants. They're not technically mutants. That's why they were created.
Oh,
so
like
they
the
don't
Eternals?
have. No. They're not that historic. But they were created. The humans were created.
I mean, like the Eternals are created.
Oh, Eternals.
By who?
I thought he said like the Ninja Turtles. I said, what?
The
Hold
Ninja
on.
Turtles.
I was like, hold on. I missed something. I'm confused.
Orochimaru?
I was like, what?
But no, he was talking about how the Eternals were created by the gods, the Celestials.
No, the humans were created by man.
So where does Captain Carter come in at?
Which fire!
Right, that was a great casting.
And it was fucking Peggy Carter from the show.
Yeah.
And the original movies. Shout out, bro.
Yeah, they did.
Because
great.
it's the smartest minds, or she one of the smartest minds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, she's up there. She's a highly intelligent person from the especially from a strategic standpoint.
maybe in that universe. Not because the original Illuminati is Tony Stark, Reed Richards,
Doctor Strange,
Black T'Challa,
Bolt.
and Black Bolt. Like that's the original. That's and
So-
Professor X.
So
Namor.
is that group
Namor.
a mind group?
Namor was part of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Who?
Namor.
Shout out Namor. I really hope Marvel brings him in because
Which
he
that-
needs some love.
So is
That
is
was
it-
somebody I was expecting to be there. Like, I was expecting him to show up. I was,
You know-
especially with the new Black Panther
I
movie.
really hope they bring in Namor. He just did not get enough love back in the day. Like he really just faded out.
So is that like the group of like strong, like the smartest people, or is it the smartest people and the strongest
So-
people?
Smartest minds on the planet because they govern the multiverse.
So the group that we just explained, those characters are the original like founding members, but over the years,
It's
members
changed.
come and go
Yeah.
over time. So there's been probably 20 or 30 characters that have changed hands inside the
per
Illuminati.
se, yeah.
Okay.
But when we're talking about the originals, it's the ones we listed.
Yeah.
But it's different. I didn't think Captain Marvel or Peggy Carter would have been part of the Illuminati.
That's
so
what threw me off, too.
obviously,
Yeah.
in their universe,
It's different.
that's what happened.
Because he mentioned he was like, "Do y'all have the Avengers? Do you have Shield?" They was like, "No, we got the Illuminati."
Mm-hmm.
So the Avengers was not even formed, so they didn't even have that.
Well, and that
So is that post or pre Avenger?
No, this is just a
This
different
is
universe.
different
entirely.
universe entirely.
Oh, okay.
So the
Okay.
Avengers
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
wouldn't even so they don't even probably have a.
well, and to that point though, obviously there's not going to be Avengers because we have to presume that there's X-Men in this universe, and they probably take that job over. Because let's face it, if the X-Men were against the Avengers, it'd be pretty one-sided.
What?
If the X-Men fought the Avengers,
If the X-Men fought the Avengers, it would be pretty one-sided.
That's bold.
No, mutants got that all day long.
What?
Yes.
I mean, other than the Hulk.
You literally have Rogue, Phoenix, Professor
about Rogue
X,
that quick.
Beast.
Wolverine.
You have Thor.
You can name whoever you want. If they got
can-
Rogue, it's done for.
And if it's not
You can
even
name
just
whoever
the
you wanna
X-Men,
name.
if we're talking all of the Marvel mutants, if you add in Juggernaut, you add in
He's not an X-Men.
No, but I'm talking about mutants.
No, you're saying X-Men
Okay,
versus
X-Men
Avengers.
versus it.
But
Avengers,
if it
just to
happened to
keep-
be a universal fight,
Look.
Hold on, which Rogue?
where the
Because we talking about Rogue from the
Oh
from
God,
the cartoon.
we're not talking about the Rogue from the movies. Jesus
No,
Christ.
Rogue from the
That
cartoons.
one. I'm
We're
saying
talking
from the
about
cartoon.
Rogue-
The one that has Miss Marvel powers
exactly.
and has probably
Which she's still not even an Omega level mutant, which is crazy.
Okay, but
But
Storm.
Storm, Cyclops.
Iceman.
Now, Iceman and Storm are both Omega level mutants.
Yeah, they're both Omega
But
level.
that's the point. Like, who on the Avengers could really handle
Thor.
Not
Could
if
handle
Rogue touches
Storm?
him.
You saying Thor can handle Storm, Rogue, Iceman,
Yes.
and Professor X?
No, ain't no way.
He's definitely
Look,
not
you-
Professor.
No,
you-
you gotta add Professor X in there
you're
because
throwing-
he is-
Let's say
No, no, hold on.
1v1.
Wait a minute. Professor X is never out there fighting.
because he doesn't have to.
He doesn't even have to be there.
But that's
He doesn't have
Yo,
to be
when
there.
y'all- when y'all-
Cerebro,
And at
bruh.
that, I was about
Bro,
to say
when
at
y'all
that point, if he had to fight, he just used Cerebro.
But when you start,
Okay, no Professor X. You
No
really
Professor
think-
X because
Oh, so Professor X is so powerful you have to eliminate him from the competition to give the Avengers a fighting chance.
because he's literally
Okay.
the strongest telepath in the whole known universe.
Exactly.
Well, we about to have a conversation. About
And y'all keep saying Thanos, but y'all were giving me flack about saying Magneto and Juggernaut. Like, how's that work?
Well, first off, Juggernaut, the Hulk punched Juggernaut to a whole nother continent at one point.
Yeah, and the Juggernaut just walked back.
Well,
Well, that's what he does.
because he's immortal. Because of that kyber crystal or whatever. But if you take off that helmet, which Hulk can rip his helmet off, he's done for.
He still can't beat Hulk.
But Hulk can't beat him, and that's the point.
Well, he can if he takes that helmet off.
What's he gonna do?
Crush his fucking head. What are you talking about?
Literally.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
What do you
Okay,
mean
but
these
if we're-
what do you mean, you people?
if we're
First of all, I said these people.
but if we're putting Hulk in it, you gotta put Professor X back in there that can handle the Hulk from a mental standpoint.
The Hulk gonna have Bruce Banner prancing around like a little girl, bro.
And on top of that, if we're talking about
But
the
here's the
if we're
thing.
talking about the one in this movie, is Hulk ain't gonna stay out there and play too long if he get beat up.
Well, here's the thing.
Come on, Hulk.
Yeah, they really ruined that. They ruined that. You know what? Hulk is my favorite. They ruined that for me. That pissed me
Yeah,
off.
that was messed up.
That
was
made
But
me
see,
so
the
mad.
X-Men, they've made an X-Men versus Avengers comic. They have. And, you know, it's... Look, the mutants is a whole universe in itself, which is great. And the X-Men are...
Look, the fact that Wolverine fought against the Hulk and held his own speaks for itself.
Yeah, he did until Hulk ripped him in half and threw one of his bodies 3 miles away.
He got
Yeah,
tired of
but
it.
Wolverine has literally regenerated from one single drop of blood.
Yeah, because that's his power.
Like,
Well, it's
Hulk
changed.
regenerates too, though.
again, unstoppable force, unmovable object. They're destined to do this forever. So there can't be an easy winner.
Well, Wolverine's powers have, I guess you could say, changed over the years.
Yeah, they have.
Because we don't know. Because honestly, I couldn't tell you whether he can regenerate from a single cell, or does he have to have some portion of his body still attached.
I mean, if we're going off of like, movies, he just has to have the skeleton standing there, and he's pretty
You know
good.
what? If you want to say the Fox universe, no, fuck that. That is terrible. That's like,
So we just taking
Yes.
legitimate proof off the table.
yeah,
All right.
legitimate.
It's big screen movie action.
Oh, so we're gonna put Fantastic Four up there in legitimate shit?
Cut to commercial.
Absolutely.
Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial. We gotta take this out back.
I'm just saying.
I speak my damn drink out, man. Come on.
We're making that legitimate.
For a group that's so smart, when Doctor Strange was like, "Look, y'all, Scarlet Witch is coming. Y'all need to take her serious."
And they're like,
they so
"Oh yeah, we don't worry about it. We
Yeah,
don't worry."
Disrespectful.
that
See, you
did-
acting like
that
she's
was
Sabrina
one-
or something.
Yeah, that was
It's so disrespectful.
They were like, we can handle your little witch.
Right? Like, come on now.
We can handle your little witch. But they didn't put no respect on her name. None.
And they came in big.
Yo, they came in
Sabrina.
so
Like she's
hard.
Sabrina Teenage Witch or something.
Bro,
They came in with the Power Rangers entrance. They was like, "We're here to stop you," and she was like,
Okay, are we about to talk about this?
bruh. Yeah.
Now we getting into this game.
Now we go.
So this is my negative.
Let's break the ice. Let's
This
go.
is my negative of the movie. Okay, literally they made the maybe because I was expecting more, like I expected more out of Spider-Man.
No,
with
we
the
right
other
there with you.
Spider-Mans. But it was like they literally were there just to move the movie along.
Yeah.
to me,
Like a film.
Like not like to really be a part of anything, just to move it along.
I think the Illuminati saved the movie.
I feel like the Illuminati was there
And I
to
will get more into
showcase
that.
the amount of power that Scarlet Witch has.
And
Yeah,
she
that-
wasn't even in her own.
Right, because when
Yeah,
that chick
they was
said,
in.
I knew they was messed up. When that chick said, "What mouth?" I was like, "It's done for." Me.
Oh yeah. Hold up. Oh yeah.
Hold up. Before that.
Hey, hold on.
Before that.
Before you
What's
say
up,
that,
homeboy? What?
honorable mention, Franklin Richards. Did y'all catch that?
No,
Nuh-uh.
Y'all didn't catch it?
You didn't?
no.
When he talked about his kid,
When she was like, "You got
Oh,
kids?"
his son.
And he was she said, "You got kids?" He was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, they'll have a mother to raise them. I was like, oh my
yeah.
God.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. I did.
But when
She
he said
said-
kids,
Yeah,
Franklin
knowing
Richards.
who he's talking about.
So Franklin Richards wasn't mentioned by name,
No,
but they mentioned his kids
But what is he?
Hold up.
Franklin and Valeria.
What is Franklin Richards?
in Omega level.
There you go.
Giant Omega level?
And you walked into it.
Walked right into that
He's
one.
not a fucking mutant. I will argue. I'm so sorry for cursing. I don't care. He is not a mutant, bro. I don't care what Marvel says. I'll fight all of them.
But Marvel says, and I quote, "Oh, level mega mutant." Like,
Oh, mega level mutant.
What
You said level mega mutant.
oh,
What's that?
I thought he said Olivia.
That's that illiteracy coming out.
not Omega level mutant. Oh, level mega. What did I say?
You said
You
level
said
mega mutant. I was
Olivia
like,
level.
I don't know. If we had subtitles, it would look fucking weird.
Omega level mutant.
The ball would bounce backwards.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, these words be moving around in my head, bro. It kills me.
Well, he's not part of the X-Men. He's not an X-Men.
But he's a mutant.
You said X-Men versus Avengers.
Yeah, you did.
But if the
So what are you saying? Mutants are better than the Avengers? Is that what you're trying to say?
what I'm trying to say is, if the Avengers show up and it's Hawkeye and
You already lost.
Why would you really just?
Oh
throw
yeah, you got Hawkeye on the team. You're gonna automatically
It's
lose.
probably a dub.
this is
It's probably a dub. I just thought about that. I got to take it back now. They need the Avengers because if Hawkeye's there, it's a dub.
matter of fact, Hawkeye should have been on the Illuminati.
Stats.
They would have won.
they'd have won.
Scoreboard.
Survey says
God, you
Hawkeye saves the day. All right, we in there.
All he needed to bring was his quiver.
the day was saved by one long arrow.
I just want to say, hold on. But they, and what if it was because of Hawkeye's arrow that they won? I just want to state that too.
Hawkeye is a straight
Facts.
shot. That what you're saying?
Dude, Hawkeye's the Robert Horry of freaking Marvel.
But what I'm saying is,
Rory.
Seven Reeves.
here's the point I'm trying to make, though. The point I'm trying to make is that if you say it's Avengers versus X-Men, and the Avengers that show up are not the Avengers that you would have handpicked. Let's say we got Don Shoot, a war machine that, you know, is always useless
Yo,
in every machine, in every movie.
Get out the Marvel.
Let's say you got Hawkeye because you just dislike this man for some strange reason, even though he guarantees a dub, man. Them dubs come on point when Hawkeye's there.
That
Just
means
saying.
X-Men's not winning.
Survey says Hawkeye. All right, so
Out of 100 people, 0 said that shit.
it must have been all your people because everybody I know say Hawkeye. All right, so, but what I'm saying is if it's not your dream team Avengers, then how come it has to be
Dream
dream
team?
team X-Men? What I'm saying is you're going to pull every person that you can possibly find out of the Avengers to fight the X-Men. So why not in the mutant universe? Because there's a lot of mutants that come in and out of being X-Men.
You know, Adrian, I love you, but the Avengers are a certain group and the X-Men are a certain group. So you're making your argument based off which group?
No, so
You want
okay.
the original Avengers versus the original X-Men?
For instance,
you want new mutants? You want what you want?
okay, for instance, even in the comics, Spider-Man is what I would call an occasional Avenger. He's not there every mission.
No, he's not.
Okay, so
he's part
does
of
he get to show up in your battle of X-Men versus Avengers?
Did I say that?
No, I'm just making a point. Like,
I mean, if we put out 1v1s, X-Men versus Avengers, okay, I'm putting Hulk on Rogue for one.
That's not gonna
I'm
work.
putting
That's not gonna work
I'm
either.
putting Thor on Storm.
That's not gonna work either.
Rogue wins, Storm wins. Go ahead.
Storm's beating Thor?
Storm's not
Yes,
being Thor.
100%.
I'm putting Beast.
What's she
No,
going to hit him with lightning?
The Queen of Wakanda?
Lightning,
Yes, absolutely.
wind, hail,
He's
everything.
the god of lightning.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Okay,
So,
but she
so
doesn't
we're not
control
gonna hold on.
just lightning.
Hold on. So we're not gonna act like Storm isn't technically the first Airbender.
Facts.
It hit that man with a tornado.
Sucks all the
sucked
air.
his
You know,
air
I
out.
really
Come
want
on
all the
now.
air out the
Like, come
atmosphere.
on. Well, I mean, what are you saying?
I really want y'all to
Thor is
go.
also a god.
You know
Vacuum
what?
powers.
I want y'all to go read up on some stuff. Okay? You got something called Rune King Thor. Go read up on him.
Okay.
Also, he needs to be at his top
His
form.
final form.
Is that what we're going to?
Super Saiyan 87 Goku. That's what we got to go
Her
to.
final form.
Wait a minute, what?
She's wiping out the.
Do we know her final form?
Exactly.
There's a guy that I follow on TikTok, and he has the books, and I'm gonna pull it up, and he talks about where Rogue is literally one of the most powerful people.
Wasn't there a
Because she can
story
destroy
arc?
the world. Because that's why she's Omega level. Because of the way that she can control the storms and the weather patterns, she can destroy the world.
She gets
Yeah.
to a point where she can suck people's powers without even touching them. Yeah, Rogue gets
Rogue.
that power.
Oh yeah.
So Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue. Yeah. I'm
But
sorry.
here's
I thought
another
we were
thing
talking
too.
about Storm.
Oh.
There wasn't there a story arc in the comics where Rogue took the Phoenix's powers and like basically destroyed
Well, there was 5 of them.
everything.
This was the House of M storyline I was telling you about, where Cyclops actually took the powers of Phoenix as well, and Cyclops was a monster. But I mean, we can go this whole route. We can keep doing this tit for tat.
But the X-Men are going to win. Oh my god! I mean, you can keep going all you want to, but they're still going to win.
No, they're not.
Wow.
Bro, I'm telling you, Rogue and Professor X alone.
World
Thank
Breaker
you,
Hulk
Keston, for having
and
sense.
Rune
I
King.
appreciate that.
I would put Rune King Thor against the whole team.
He's losing against Rogue.
Yeah.
I promise you, he's not.
He's losing against Professor X then.
I promise you, he's not.
Professor
off-
X doesn't even have to be in the same room.
Right.
He could
At
literally
this
just, like,
point, if you're not Wanda,
kill yourself.
you're not gonna beat Professor X.
No.
What?
If you're not Wanda,
Dude, Professor X been beat by a couple people. Emma Frost, Nightmare. Like there's some cats that's beating him.
And
All
first off,
telepathic
Professor
people, right?
X is not out there on the
All
front,
telepathic
on the
people, right?
battlefield.
Well,
Yeah, but every time
Basically.
Professor X actually took an L, it was basically because he was holding himself back from the alternative.
Because he's not a frontline fighter though.
Exactly. He's not going to take
he's
the
not
chance
stronger
of,
than
you
Jean
know,
Grey.
which is an X-Man.
Facts.
So Jean Grey does it.
You really digging that hole,
No,
boy.
so Phoenix is a problem. Phoenix is a huge problem. Jean Grey's a problem.
So Phoenix against Thor?
It might be crazy. It might be crazy.
It's going to
We're
be
gonna put
crazy,
Phoenix
but
against Scarlet Witch.
Look, just read up on Rune King Thor. Just do that.
No, I feel you
gonna
on
put-
Rune King
you
Thor.
gonna put
I understand what you mean by
You
Rune
put
King
who
Thor.
versus what?
You
But
do.
I'm
Phoenix
just,
against
yeah, I
Scarlet
get
Witch.
it, but I'm just saying.
Scarlet Witch is an
Knowing-
Avenger.
I mean, she might as well be.
No.
see?
I mean, Wanda,
see?
whatever you want to call
See?
it.
You see what I was saying?
Still from that universe, she is. From- In the
Occasional.
movie, she is. And from that universe,
No.
I was about to say the move.
When Cap
That's
needed
if-
her, she was an
Yeah.
Avenger. Other than that, she was there with her boo thing and then went crazy and
'Cause-
tried to kill everybody.
I was about to say because you remember where she was at in Ultron, right?
Okay.
So I mean, that's several Avengers movies. Not several. Like, what is that? 2?
That was
3?
civil.
Okay,
It
and
was
since we're down this hole, is she not Magneto's daughter?
Yes,
facts.
but not in the movies because
Mutant.
they still have not stated the name or the word mutant. They still haven't said it.
Which I think
Which
they were
they
doing
haven't
that because they used to belong to Fox.
Yes.
So I think
So
at
they-
this point they're just not doing it just because they're trying to troll.
But see, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting until they say that.
And like I said, the fact that they had Professor X in the yellow chair and then they played the theme.
That was a beautiful chair. By the
That
way.
was amazing.
But
Did
that
they
chair
play
was
the theme?
that chair was big.
Even
as
though,
fuck though.
even
Yo,
though
he
my
was in
wife,
that-
that's like you already said. My wife's sitting there. How does that get through doors? Shut up! Don't ask questions like that.
Yo, he put him in that
She
chair.
would point out the obvious of that, wouldn't she?
How does that get through doors? Alexis, all the doors are giant doors when you're with Professor.
But how she killed all of them?
You build your house to Professor X's specs.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Yo, that chair was
this is true.
Yo, that chair was swallowing his ass though. He came in there, that motherfucker. He was like this.
Right?
Yeah, it did. You know, when you see the cartoon and then you see him in it, it did the proportions didn't
It
match
didn't,
quite
but-
upright.
And
It was
Patrick
wonderful.
Stewart, God bless his soul. I love you, Sir Patrick, but God bless you, looking old in that.
Yo,
movie.
this,
he looked real
this
good.
man, this
When he-
man right here talking about Patrick Stewart like he was about to die while he was doing this movie. I was like, bro,
For real though, because with okay, so
fucked up.
back to the movie when he went into her mind and he was walking through the door. I said, "Boy, he look old as
I
shit."
thought,
Boy,
I
he
thought he
looked
was
frail.
do better than what he did. Like I was, okay, he in
I
her
did
mind.
too.
I was, oh, he in her mind. Oh, it's gonna be a goddamn mind battle right here.
Nice.
that was
That
Omega
nigga
level.
said,
Professor
And
X.
let me say though, I hated the fact that he died, but that execution of the
The snapping
The
the
Illuminati.
neck.
Oh yeah. Yo, when she went in,
That scene was just amazing. Like I enjoyed that scene,
Dude.
the worst one by
And she
far
just,
was
like,
Captain
jumped out.
Marvel.
No, the worst one was
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt.
Yeah, when she said,
Yeah,
"What mouth?"
when that happened to Black
My
Bolt,
man said, "Whoop."
me and him both looked at each
I don't
other. He
know.
was like, ah.
I don't know. Captain Carter had it bad too.
Yeah,
'cause
I know,
she was,
right?
No,
she
she
was
had
in it. She was in.
She had it bad, but hers
But
was
she
coming
got to
from
fight
like.
for a little while.
I was about to say hers was coming from a fight. You
hold on.
literally took his what?
I was gonna say my man got turned into Confederate.
This is true. Reed Richards literally got
Oh, yeah.
unraveled.
You're right.
Reed Richards is
He
definitely the
got
worst.
unraveled.
Reed Richards is definitely the worst.
He said, "Ha!" She was. I was like, "Oh,
This man turned into a can of silly string. Like I was so
really
mad.
did.
I was like, "What are you doing to my man?"
It reminded me when they just squeezed beef through that shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
it was coming out. I was like, yo, why y'all do Reed Richards like
They
that?
did him like processed meat.
Which I was wondering how he was even
like hot dogs into
like
the
even
tubes.
doing anything, like any type of fighting anyway.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
wondering what he was gonna do, but he
Bro,
didn't get a chance.
He didn't even like stretch or do nothing. He just came in stretched out.
I know he could have punched her once.
At
At least
least.
once.
something.
Like a sneak attack, like from far distance, like I got you.
You gonna give this man in the suit and not not any
Nothing.
small anything.
I mean, but
He
what
could-
could
he could have at
what
least
could
did-
he what could he have done though?
That, how you say-
I mean,
He could have at least did like a
Wait a
looping
minute.
punch or something. Like
That's what I said. One sneak
He
attack.
could have done the what's Mrs. Incredible, like the whole Mrs. Incredible grab up.
But he could at
like
least
that.
grew his hand and grabbed her and tried
Something.
Something. Can I get something?
I think he tried to do something. I think telepathically she's kind
You
of
know
stopped
what?
that. Like I think
Nah, he was just unraveled,
Like I
and
said.
I was mad upset about that. Like,
Dude, I was mad
Also,
upset
too,
that everybody
I
died.
think I think the whole taunt thing happened
yeah,
too.
again,
'cause-
back to what I said at the beginning. You killed Professor X again.
And the way she killed him though,
Snapped his
The way she
But
went
did y'all
through
see
and
how, like,
killed
she jumped
everybody.
that nigga was scared. He said, "Oh,
Like,
if I
in
get
the-
you out of this little ditch, now you'll be okay." And you saw that cloud come. That nigga said,
Yo, they downplayed this.
They down.
no, I'm still tripping out about Captain Carter though.
Is your neck okay?
Oh, that headset just like look like Professor X's neck. That headset.
Oh god.
But yeah, when she, cause I thought Professor X had something.
"I did too."
Because especially when he found her in the rope, like you said, he was starting to pull her out. I was like, oh, so it's gonna be like she comes back to reality and everything's gonna be good, and then they go actually fight the real villain or something. Like the real villain shows up, and then like you see a pull, and he like lets go, and then she like gets sucked away, and then the red fog comes up behind him, and you see her reach out in like a
that was
demonic,
that was
Yeah.
really
Right.
the demonic
I tried to-
witch, and
the
she like
zombie
that was really
witch.
dope.
I tried to tell you what she was.
Yeah.
She was half zombie.
Yo, and shout out to What If though, because What If placed all these seeds, and I vividly remember us saying, "Yo, I wish we could get this on the big screen."
yeah.
And not only do we get Captain Carter, we got zombies.
Marvel zombies.
Yeah, one zombie, which was still cool though.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
because that
Which
was
is fine?
Yeah, because that was done well.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
fire when he formed all those.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That was
Showed out those
shade.
demon
Yeah, that was-
spirit
Yo,
shades.
yeah.
That shit was badass.
Yeah.
But
Your homegirl, Captain Carter, got cut in half. Which I knew she was gonna die like that. Like
She said, "I could do this all day." I
Bro,
said,
forget
"Oh,
that.
famous last words.
yo, she
thought-
said that. I started clapping.
I said you thought, huh?
It's like, let's go. I was like, but you're about to die.
The simple fact that they
Writing's on the
hyped
wall.
us up with the Illuminati and brought everybody in, and then they all freaking died. That shit,
Dude,
So quick.
I was like,
that made me so upset. I'm
But-
like, why?
and Captain
again."
Marvel, she was doing good too. Now she held her own for a little second.
She
She's
did.
no,
But at the
Captain
same-
Marvel it held her own.
All I'm saying is, this just showcased how dangerous Wanda is. Like when
She
Wanda,
wasn't even in her own body.
right.
She
When
was
she was
train
chasing them
walking.
after she done murdered the whole Illuminati, and she's chasing them through them tunnels.
With a fucking bad foot, and she's doing all
Okay,
this
and
shit.
that's something else. I was like, now I know like horror movie.
This was
logic or
Marvel.
whatever. But I was like, how is she keeping up with them so well? Like, I can understand. Like,
she was gaining on them though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand like the little borders not really working or whatever. But she's like on their tail, like
I know that too,
like
boy.
limping, like
She was getting
Come here, boy.
She was getting it.
Come
now.
here.
She really.
And I felt like
she was hitting that Michael Myers,
Dr.
bro.
Strange was like, okay, wait, let me slow down. I'm running too fast. Let me slow down for a second.
You know the amount of shit that she would have been stepping in because that's scary as hell.
that was
She was
that was a.
dragging her foot.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
terrifying.
But and see, something else that kind of bothered me is that like the last shield and she didn't bust through and they're sitting there like, where's she at? Why are you waiting? Get out!
Oh yeah.
Go turn around, run.
Hey, but then the way she popped up though, tell me that didn't freak
boy.
you out. She,
Horror movie logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's white folk logic. Let's wait around. Where's she at?
What's she gonna do?
No,
Listen,
motherfucker, run!
That was definitely Fred from Scooby Doo.
Them fucking demons she had working for her was crazy too. Those the Guardians.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
true story.
yo, yo.
Oh.
I want y'all's honest opinion too, because I want to know if it happened to
You see
y'all.
some demons?
No.
No. When they first got to the temple and then she lit up the room,
Did
and
anybody
then it
else jump
showed that
scare?
I jumped. I jumped.
Oh no, it got me a little bit too. Yeah.
I was like, oh, but it jumped me. It got me.
Wait, which part now?
When she lit up the room and then that one demon was sitting there.
Oh.
This guy, he's like,
I jumped scared.
Oh,
I
you saw.
jumped
You
scared.
saw.
So we're talking about the horror aspect of like how scary Wanda is and everything. So I was reading something earlier that definitely said that the rating, people believe the rating is wrong. They think
should
it
be.
should have been R
It should be.
because of how brutal the movie was. I mean, she murdered.
It was kind of.
I don't
mad
know.
people.
It's right on the line though.
They got it right on the line.
But
That was
but she
really
didn't,
pushing the
but
line.
she didn't really murder, and you see a whole lot of blood though.
Yeah, they switched the blood with robot oil.
You saw-
and that's what saved it.
Captain Carter's shield didn't have robot oil on it.
I saw
Yeah,
the
but you
whole
didn't actually see-
back
But you
end
didn't
of
see-
Black
you didn't see
Bolt's
the blood though.
head explode on
But you
screen.
yeah.
But it didn't explode open.
Yeah.
It just.
you saw
There
it. You
was
saw his eyes
mad
turn red.
particles of his brain explode. I saw it fly out. I seen it.
They,
Yeah, I mean, and
I
think
felt
about,
like everything was still in the.
they hit the line. They were like right there.
think about it like this,
Bro,
At the beginning of the movie, when the other Doctor Strange was fighting the demon thing, think about the tentacle stabbing him through the leg.
I understand. I understand what
going
you're
through
saying.
his chest.
yeah, but
they
you
hit
still okay. Because think about it like this: the Star Wars movie, the episode 1 where they cut Darth Maul in half.
Yeah.
That was PG-13.
Yeah, but that was like the only thing that happened in that movie. That
But
was
what I'm saying,
crazy.
though, is
This
that
movie,
it's-
she
they-
came out the mirror.
She broke
Like
Professor
The
X's
Grudge.
neck.
I get that, but what I'm saying is that there's,
Literally.
and that's why I said they went to the edge.
Mad
because
jump
at the end of the
scares.
day, there wasn't a whole bunch of blood, there wasn't a whole bunch of gore. It was just intense.
This
And
man
at the same
possessed
time-
his own dead body
But
in
at
the
the-
movie.
But at the same time, with the Professor X thing, technically you don't see her snap his neck to die.
You just see the
You
hand.
see her grab and start to twist his head, and then it flips back to him turning his head by himself.
I seen she.
Yeah, I saw the motion.
You
and
do, you do
everything.
not see him die in
That
the
work.
mind world. You see him die
I
in
seen
his
that
chair.
man
I
snake
seen-
move like
I
that.
seen him die.
And that motherfucker fell over in that
In his
big ass
chair.
in that big ass chair.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you didn't actually see her kill him because he kills. Like, it makes
That's
it
what I'm
look like
saying.
he
It's-
just turned
it's-
his head.
It's
in
a
the
lot
chair.
more. It's a lot more trickery of the camera.
They-
I'm just
Because
saying,
even-
you can't kill Professor X. I still
with
don't think
Agent
he
Carter,
did.
with Agent Carter, when they, the shield cut her in half, but you don't see her fall apart in half.
You don't, but
Yeah,
you
but-
see the blood on the shield.
Yeah,
But that's
you see
it.
Blood on the shield.
But I mean, the blood could have came from you just got the side of her body, not cut her in half. But you're led to believe because you know it was
there
going
was no
directly
blood
at
coming. There was
her.
no blood coming from her mouth. There was no blood around her face or at all. It was just you just knew for the
She,
look.
she regenerated.
I don't think that's accurate.
I'm cutting
So,
your brother's
don't
mic off.
fall.
Look, she
He won't be here. He won't be here for a couple of
She
days.
pulled a Deadpool.
I'm cutting your brother's mic off.
Baby legs.
Baby legs.
Oh my!
But Captain Marvel, she did good too. Till that fucking statue fell on her. I was like, ooh, yeah, that's a goddamn bad way to die.
But
It didn't fall on her.
I'm gonna tell you though, I
Scarlet
knew,
Witch pulled that statue
Yeah.
down on her.
but I knew the Illuminati. I knew they was done once they was taking Scarlet Witch. They weren't taking her seriously.
Yeah.
When they said we can handle your witch, and was like, "You're the problem," and Doctor Strange was like, "I'm not the problem. She's the problem. That's why I came here."
And Mordo ain't. That dude is trash. Yeah, straight garbage.
That's one time I wanted to see the black guy die. That is that. You talking about dude with dreads?
I miss you.
Yeah. That was one time I was like, hey, just kill this one.
I was like, I already don't trust this dude. He came in so happy.
Shoot this motherfucker.
The sorcerer god. The other
Golly,
is this true? Wong?
Oh yeah, Wong.
I know he's an important character, but that nigga fell off the cliff. There's no way he should have survived falling off that goddamn cliff.
Facts.
Yeah,
because he fell up. He fell a good ways down.
And I mean, them rocks, them.
Yeah.
First of all,
there's no
how do
give.
you mountain climb and you got like a little spear on the end of your string? How does it grab rocks
Hold
like
up,
that?
no.
Because it didn't even look like it was attached to anything.
Here's the thing though, like the mountain. You talking about when he was falling?
Yeah.
The mountain rejected him. The mountain said, "Bitch, be gone, fool."
Rejected by the
Said,
mountain.
nah.
Like the whole time I knew he wasn't gonna die because he's important, obviously. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he's a
you
sorcerer.
You shouldn't be alive. You
Yeah,
felt
I
you
was-
felt a good decent, and you
Not
got
gonna lie,
hit in the
I thought
wall.
I thought this was the movie to make Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme. I was like,
You
oh,
thought Wong
he's
was gonna
gone. The rightful owner will be the
Because she was throwing him around, the fucking demons throwing around. I said, you hit the rocks on the hard, bro. Like,
for real.
I'm talking about break your ribs, fucking hit the rock.
Yo, he should have been trashed.
Literally.
Yeah, even if he did survive, he shouldn't have been able to climb back up.
Ain't
that,
no
that,
way.
Yeah, and how about this instance too? When he did climb back up and he threw his little spear to get up, right? Now, did y'all notice? Was it an accident that he hit the demon in the head with it?
No, I think he was aiming for him.
Yeah, I think
You think he was aiming for, or was he trying to aim to pull himself back up?
No, I think he was aiming.
Because it happened really fast.
No, I think he's trying to aim for the demon.
And I got to say this: the disappointment of them when Strange fought other Strange with these musical notes. What the? I'm sorry.
I
You didn't like that scene? Hell no.
I'm not gonna say I
Really?
didn't like it.
That
but
was
there
the
was
corniest shit I've ever seen.
I was about to say it was a little cheesy.
with music notes.
It was a little cheesy, but it was
different.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that.
I'ma
scene.
say-
I thought that
yeah.
was pretty cool.
I'm gonna say this. This
know
is what
what?
I believe about that scene.
Hey, you know what?
I believe it was in the wrong movie because you've been watching this movie and it's been intense, it's been serious, and then you get to this fight scene between two sorcerers where they're using musical notes.
Well, first off, one of them
it's a little
is
corny.
The
Actually-
dark one, which they shit on us because I was like, I thought that was the one from the,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Which I think,
Yeah.
I mean, still, I feel like they were still kind of putting it in that.
Then he kills him with one note from a harp.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, but wait, hold on.
I wish they would have went away from it. Like it was cool for it to start and for it to happen. They could have went away from it and did some other type of
I
battle.
wish they would.
I
have.
feel like this was one of those. Disney said, "Hey, we know y'all Marvel people. We pay y'all to do y'all's own thing, but can we sprinkle in a little of our stuff real fast? Just
That
one
wasn't
scene."
Disney. I think that
And
was all
that was
Sam
like
Raimi.
I don't
Could
know
have been because it's very
Fantasia esque.
yeah, that's what I was looking for.
So obviously,
Sorcerer Mickey, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's very
I
Sorcerer
actually thought it was
Mickey.
pretty good. I liked the effect of it. It was something different.
I was about to say it was interesting. I just don't think
they
it's
used the classical
But I
music. Like,
I get what you're saying.
made
I
sense.
understand. I understand your point. I definitely understand it.
It was just
Like I said, I wish it would have started like that, and then they just kind of went off and then started battling for
It
real.
just did not.
I feel like a fight scene like that should have been more towards like the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
It was
Like,
just
where it's a little bit lighter.
off-putting.
yeah.
Like,
I can understand.
I don't know, man. Like it just did not vibe with the movie.
And then it turns gory at the end when he knocks him out of the fucking window.
And then he falls on the
through a
spike
fence.
again. PG-13.
But did you see
Exactly.
any blood?
There was no blood on no spike.
And all you saw was eye. 'Cause
Well,
I-
that is a hard boundary.
But that's what I'm saying. They got right up to that line, and that's where they stayed at.
And then you got Rachel May got to go to hell. Oh my freaking goodness!
I like how they went to Doctor Strange's
That was-
backstory with his fiance and kind of like, she's asking, "Are you happy?" And he's kind of like, "Yeah, I'm happy." And then the guy's like, "Were you really happy though, or were you just saying
Oh,
that
yeah.
to say you're happy?" I was like, "Damn, that's true." Because you say you happy because you want nobody to care, but deep down you're like, "Yeah, I fucked up." And the fact that he kept asking like, "Did I do any better in this world?" And she's like, "Nope." He's like, "Fuck." Still fucked up.
Fucked up on all platforms.
No matter what world I am, I still
Bro,
fucked up with
that
you.
one Strange trashed that universe. I mean, there was 2 universes crashed in on each other.
Oh
Yeah, the incursion.
And I was gonna say, and even
Yeah.
even though they weren't making it that evil Doctor Strange, that's kind of what I thought about. Even
Yo,
though-
because the scenery was the same. Like the
Exactly.
universe is dissolving
Yeah.
into
Yes.
itself. And I was like, yo. And he's just mad obsessed with trying to obtain a Christine. I just got them vibes, man.
Yeah,
Especially when it
I
said,
did
"Give me
too.
your Christine."
Yeah.
that's very obsessive.
And then he was trash.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Okay.
Like he didn't even beat regular. Like I mean,
No.
Doctor Strange that hadn't.
And he
done
had the
anything
third
crazy.
eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the dark hole.
Mad question, because I don't know anything about the third eye.
Yeah,
So
me
explain to me the third eye with Doctor Strange.
Power spike.
Basically, how can I put this? With the dark hold or whatever that he, looked in or whatever, he opens up that third eye and like it kind of like boosts his power, like his magical ability and stuff like now that our Doctor Strange 616 has that third eye, yo, he's a problem.
yeah,
Like a big
In a good
So
way
did
or
that
bad
come
way?
from?
good way.
Okay.
Like
Did that come
he's a
from the dark?
problem.
Yeah.
yeah.
It came from the dark hole.
Oh, from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
From here reading it, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of like opening up his mind's eye.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then,
Basically.
so another point I want to point out is when Professor X was basically talking to Doctor Strange and everything's happening, Professor X is like, we're going to see what type of Stephen Strange you are, and gives him all the information. And you have to think, Professor X, even though he had to do away with his Doctor Strange in his universe, he can see into this man's mind good enough to say, yo, this is the one Stephen Strange that we can trust to save things.
Well, their Stephen Strange destroyed a whole universe. They had to kill this man. And what did Black Bolt do? What did he say? Goodbye?
No, he said, I'm sorry.
Oh, and it disintegrated.
Yeah.
That tells you Black Bolt is an issue.
Rated R.
Like
bro.
you said, he didn't even,
Saw that
like,
man.
He didn't yell it or nothing. He
was
didn't
like,
yell it. He just
I'm
said,
sorry.
Like whisper.
Which I want to say, that is a terrible way to die.
Right?
They could have found some other way.
That
to
was the
kill
last
him.
words you
That
heard.
was that was horrible.
How else
Literally.
would they have killed him?
I don't know. There's got to be something.
You know
There's
who
gotta
would have
be
survived
something.
that? A mutant.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Points for X-Men. I'm going to get you all night with these. Just be prepared. 'Cause you didn't
That shit failed.
just...
It felt like the damn Fantastic Four ratings on Rotten Tomatoes failed. Like, that's bad. That's
on.
six. That's
I did-
6%.
Brandon,
That's
don't have to
6%
fail.
bad.
It don't have to
I
fail.
need you to
'cause
stop
it's
massaging the
Wolverine.
mic. All I hear is you moving it around in your hand.
Where?
Whenever you move the mic around, you're rubbing it. and
Why
it's
you holding
causing-
like that? Why you?
Damn, pause.
He said, "How? What?"
He said I was massaging it, so pause that.
He was like,
I tell you what it like. When she showed Wanda, she was like, "Oh, you want your kids? Let me show you how you really be your kids." And she puts her in a row, and she was like, "Oh, with my kids." And the kids was like, "Oh shit, the fuck you do to my mom?" And she's, "Oh, I'm there with her black fingertips." She said, "I'm okay. I'm your mom." And she was like, "The fuck you are." The kids fuck-
I was about to say,
Instant rejection.
right? Even though she looked just like her, she was like, "Nah, you not my mom."
did
That
it
was
shock
screaming.
y'all that the Wanda Maximoff in that world had powers?
It did.
I thought she was a regular person.
I did too.
Not
No.
really.
Well, I just assumed all of Wanda's was gonna have.
I
powers.
didn't.
No,
I thought she
didn't.
was regular.
I thought in that world, because it's Ultimate Universe, that she was just normal. She had kids.
I thought she was gonna have powers because all the Doctor Stranges are Doctor Strange. They're
Right.
sorcerers in all the universe. Or at least all the universes they
that
travel
we
to.
know of.
What I'm saying, all the ones they traveled to, there was a Doctor Strange who is a sorcerer. So I just assumed that she also had powers.
Y'all think Wanda's dead?
Nah.
No.
Because the fact that she destroyed the dark holes in every universe, like she's that powerful to destroy all the dark holes.
Which could have took all her power to do that.
So-
and killed
is
her.
that
could have,
is
but I
that-
don't know.
Is that zombie Scarlet Witch?
No, so when
Because
at
she's
the
dead
end,
and she'll be there for years on years on years
When-
to where the body's gone.
when that temple was crashing down,
Mm-hmm.
and you know she's in there, and then there's the energy
Yep.
expulsion. She could have just opened a portal or something.
She can't do that.
Well, she could have linked her mind to another dimension,
She couldn't do
dreamwalking
that.
or something, into
I-
another body.
Not without focusing.
I think she's dead, but she'll get reincarnated in a way.
I don't think she's dead.
I don't think she's dead.
She's a witch.
I think she's too powerful to die from a building.
Unless she let herself die from building.
But is she dead though? Like,
I don't think so.
that's the question.
To Dash's point, if she wanted to die and she let herself be killed, yeah, she's dead. But just because the building fell on her,
That's what I'm saying too. I think the deepness of her kids not wanting her kind of put her in a point where it's like, well, why am I here now? I've lost the love of my life. I lost the future of getting my kids, and I've pretty much destroyed all my friendship I have with anybody else.
I said lost the love of her life twice.
But now that
But he's still alive. White Vision's still alive.
But why? It's a gray area.
yeah.
As far as like being the love of her life, that's kind of a gray area.
But
But at the same
he's
time, I
alive.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like I said, you can't be friends with the Avengers anymore because
Hey,
you just
Braylon, if
fucking
you
just
watch
killed everybody.
WandaVision, you know that.
So I'm saying, why would she stay alive when she's ruined everything? The only way I see she comes back alive is they like summon her back in a way.
But see, I like what Marvel's doing because Wanda, Scarlet Witch does teeter-totter back and forth. And they're doing that within this universe. Like, she really does teeter-totter between I want to live, I want to die, I want to live, I want to die type shit, and helping the Avengers, not helping, blah, blah, blah. Like, she really teeter-totters back and forth, you know?
So
I think that's over now. You've already crossed the line to the point where you killed a whole fortress of people. But the students there, you was choking a cow. The cow, I felt bad for the cow. The nigga was,
but we have
where the fuck did cow come from? First off,
so
actually, I did hear something about that species. Like there's
go ahead. What'd you say?
There's some
Adrian?
comic to it, but go ahead, Adrian.
So, but now we have America Chavez. So she can just jump multiverses, right? So couldn't she just go get the Wanda of 838 or 883, whatever the other universe? Because now she knows.
Why would they leave? She's not gonna leave her kids.
Unless it's a multi-universal threat.
Exactly. You don't know what
Will
her
she?
universe has.
No, I don't
Well,
think she will.
I think it's going to be one of those things like, here's what I believe. Whether she does or doesn't, I believe she's going to be a subject in whatever movie that becomes. Because there's going to be a multiversal war at some point, or some type of multiversal
Kang's
battle.
coming,
But that's what I'm saying.
and they haven't mentioned him yet in any movie.
Quantumania.
But
Which is
Kang
why I say they
is
were-
coming.
Which is why I said they would bring her back to life. I feel like they would just bring that one off. And I mean, and she's not there long. She's like there for like a split second to kind of like turn her tide for a second because we're getting our ass whooped and we finally spawn her for a second just to change the tide. And then whatever the movie's about, that main character or characters take over the rest. But she just has a small part to kind of flip the tide because she's OP obviously, so she can't be in there but so long. But I feel like they'll bring her back that way.
I'm not gonna lie. I believe that she's alive and she's just gonna stay in hiding. Like she's just gonna go somewhere where she has.
She's gonna stay underground, basically. Just stay.
Well, not necessarily underground. She might wherever area that is, because of course there's a whole bunch of mountains.
Her soul's there, but her body's gone.
What I'm saying is that whatever she was doing when the building fell on her, it didn't actually kill her, and she protected herself. But she's just gonna go into hiding somewhere.
What?
He ain't seen WandaVision.
Nah, spoiler for him. He had a
Spoiler
chance.
for him. He had a chance. It's been 2 years.
So at the end of WandaVision, you notice that she's in two places at one time.
Is she?
She's projecting herself.
Oh yeah. But she had the Darkhold.
Exactly.
The Darkhold's gone.
So, but it wasn't during the movie. So what if she was just projecting herself?
But the Darkhold's gone now.
No, he's talking about was she projecting herself to destroy the Darkhold?
And
And that explosion
she
was
Luke
just her.
Skywalkered herself.
And and the explosion was her
Her
projected
projected.
self destroying herself.
That's pretty deep. So you trying to tell me she projected herself and then projected herself to another universe? Boy, that's strong, boy.
And I mean, not to mention,
I mean, it's not Franklin Richards strong, but it's strong.
I feel like there's a reason why you saw the energy dispersion during the crash, because you didn't have to see that to get the idea that she died.
Yeah.
So there was a reason they showed that.
I'm just really,
or maybe you did because just as you said, the building falling on her isn't enough to really destroy her. The energy burst shows me that she did something else to destroy herself too.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There wouldn't be a reason to do that.
Yeah.
The energy dispersed so that there's something there that you shouldn't assume.
You know, honestly, with this movie, I'm kind of just disappointed because I thought this movie was going to give us a clear direction where we're going in the next phase, and it gave me no hope.
So
That's how I felt too.
There is no direction.
So
Right now.
post credit, who was the lady in the?
Oh yeah.
So the mid credit scene, that's a lady named Clea. Clea is the niece of Dormammu.
Who?
Dormammu.
Oh, so that's why she
the
went to that-
demon that Doctor Strange fought at in the first one.
Which that's where like they were going when she
Yeah.
cut the what's
Yeah,
She
that's where they were going.
becomes the wife of Doctor Strange. So they get married because she's an interdimensional fighter as well, or inter-universal fighter.
Oh, so she didn't fall after her daddy.
No.
No.
So apparently they end up eloping, and she becomes like Clea Strange, and
Oh, I do remember the story now.
yeah. So that's what I read up on. Like, first off, I'm sorry, I didn't know who the hell she was. I didn't.
I don't feel bad now because I was lost.
I don't know that much about Doctor Strange. I didn't read a lot of Doctor
Well, I thought
Strange.
he was like one of your top favorite.
Now,
Oh, okay.
he's fire, but like beforehand, I didn't really know much about him.
Okay.
But
again, I mean, that's been most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's been a whole bunch of characters that you don't really know much about.
which they're bringing in a lot in.
Yeah.
You know, when we come back, we're talking about Moon Knight, so y'all stay tuned.
Which was fun.
Oh my god!
I got 2 more episodes and one was done.
So, but Clea, yeah, apparently her and Doctor Strange are elope, and they are
Become a power couple.
basically, and she's like half what demi-human, half something. Which, by the way, shout out Charlize Theron. Appreciate you being in the freaking Marvel universe.
Oh yeah,
thought
that,
that was
that
her.
surprised me.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
I dig
when
it.
she showed up, I was like,
yeah.
oh
I say,
snap!
didn't you see you in Fast and Furious? When you just a bad
But,
guy to get your
yeah.
ass whooped
Although
by
I did hear
family.
she, I'm not going. I heard she isn't pleasant to work with. So we
heard
gonna
that.
see how long.
I love Charlize Theron.
No, she's a good actress. I just heard she's not pleasant to work with.
She's
as
very
as an actress.
open and vulgar.
Yeah.
I've seen her on hot takes or hot ones.
Hot
Yeah.
Wings?
No, hot ones.
Ones. Well, I guess they do have the hot.
And
ones
I didn't know
anyway.
she was South African.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
That's why she wore braids in Fast and Furious.
No, that is not why she wore braids.
what?
God damn.
So what do y'all rate
Nothing to
it?
do with it.
Are we getting to the rating?
Let's do the
Yeah,
ratings.
let's go.
Go ahead. I know you waiting to just
Me?
do something
Want
terrible.
me to go first?
Go ahead. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Rip Band-Aid off?
Yep.
I'm going to give it... I thought long and hard about this. Pause.
No pause.
Since Thursday. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Okay.
And I give it an 8.5 because this simple reason. There was a lot of cheesy moments. The movie was too short to me. I feel like it needed a lot more. I figured like it needed
Felt
to
like
be
it should have been
longer.
like 3 hours.
It should have been.
Okay.
Man,
It should have
Wait,
been.
Every
wait,
movie doesn't
pause.
need to be 3 hours long.
So wait.
Not every movie, but this one,
what's
yes.
entertaining? What was it missing?
What was it missing?
Yeah.
A lot of context. Like America Chavez, first off. All we got was a small glimpse of her memory of where we don't even know where she's from. You know what I'm saying? All we seen was this
We need more backstories.
special world, and she had 2 moms, and then boom, that's it. But yet she's supposed to be this interdimensional, intergalactic, strong ass person that Wanda specifically wants. How did Wanda know about her?
Yeah.
How did Wanda find her?
And I was
We
gonna
need
say
more
that-
of a backstory to the story.
And that's
Yeah.
why I felt like
Basically.
I felt like that scene where Doctor Strange goes and visits Wanda. I felt like that was too quick, where she was like, "Bring me America," and he was like,
And he
"Oh,
was
I didn't
like,
say that."
I never
There's
told you.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
no,
I felt like
there's
that was a
no
little
context.
fast. Yeah, I
there's
felt
no
like that one
context
was
to
a-
that. Like you don't know, like how the hell does she know about America Chavez?
Yeah, because usually I would say like maybe they're saving that for another movie that they're going to explain like America Chavez and
Yeah.
how every. But at the same time, to your point, first of all, the next Doctor Strange movie, we don't know where that's going, so you might as well should have been
Well,
explained.
is that because she knows in the multiverse and wasn't the demon that you saw in the very beginning related to her?
No.
No.
No,
No,
so
no.
that was two separate
the
things.
first
have
the
a
first demon
ser-
was sent by Scarlet Witch as well as the second demon with the eye.
Uh-huh.
But
The
she
big eye.
has a series coming out though.
America Chavez?
Yeah.
Has that been confirmed?
Yeah.
You're not talking about Miss Marvel, are you?
Oh, maybe I am thinking.
No,
about
that's
it.
that's somebody completely different.
Yeah. You talking
But,
about, I think you're talking about Miss Marvel. I mean, it could be because I wouldn't doubt it with Disney, but it's just that I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I'm pretty sure she has one coming out though.
But
Which I feel like
But won't
I
there
heard
be
an
a
interview
comic
that said
movie,
that
though?
she
Huh?
was.
There's supposed to be a Marvel's movie, right?
a Marvel's movie?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Oh, he's talking about the all girl team.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but that's a few years from now.
Is that a movie or is that going to be a show?
I'm pretty sure that's going to be
It's
a
probably
movie.
gonna be.
Is that going to be a movie?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a movie.
Okay. But so, I mean, there's that. There's the context of like, there was a lot of cheesy moments. The part where Strange was fighting Dark Strange and that battle with the
Music notes.
It just wasn't let up.
What's some of the other
hype of it? I feel like the Illuminati was just. I feel like the Illuminati was just plucked in there, just to.
Yeah,
Like, I
but
just said, move the story along.
But
Yeah.
for moviegoers' sake, because a lot of people that go to the movies to watch the MCU do not read the comic books. I don't read a lot of the comic books.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, I'll read one.
Well, this ain't got nothing to do with. When I'm speaking on it, nothing with the comics. I'm talking about like previous movies in
But
general.
if they're wanting to go that route in the future and bring in the Illuminati, the best way to get people interested in it is to do something like this. Quick introduction, let people see maybe a couple of the characters, see what they're capable of, and then keep it moving.
Then why use characters from previous? Why they use Patrick Stewart's Professor X?
For the same reason they use the dude from the Inhumans as Black Bolt.
Why?
And then people that we don't know as Captain Marvel and as Reed Richards.
Well, the Reed Richards shit, first off, probably was my favorite part of the whole movie because it just goes to show you that John Krasinski, if he is Mr. Fantastic, he's going to kill this role.
Yeah, I was listening to with the beard.
I was about to say that was a really good cast.
He is going to
That was a great
kill
cast.
this
Perfect
role
for that character.
And Fantastic Four will finally come out with a damn good movie.
You hear that,
coming.
Adrian?
I feel it
But
coming.
do you feel like they can really do a movie with him being Reed Richards now that they've killed him?
Well, that was that was another universe.
Yeah.
Right.
So 616.
So you feel like he could end up being a Mr. Fantastic in another.
another
Yeah,
no,
another-
no. In our universe, there is.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
I'm
it's-
saying, so you think he's going to end up playing the Mr. Fantastic? In
I believe
universe?
so.
I think
Okay.
so too.
I believe so. because
I think that was a hint.
That'd be
to show
pretty
him
cool,
it was
though.
like a foreshadow.
Yeah, I think he.
And the
I
fact
think he
that,
would do
and the
good.
fact
though.
that because
Adrian
these people,
smile when you
people in
said
my
that.
movie
Well-
theaters, they cheer for him, but I think they cheer for him more for other movies he's played in, and he fit for that role personally.
He
So
did
I
do
think
that
it was
pretty well.
I think it was an Easter egg for when they rebooted. He will be the guy to play this, and,
Well-
and about the fact that people clapping, that was a good job saying, okay, we did a good job
So, hold
casting
on.
But
him.
also, people need to realize Reed Richards is probably one of the most important characters in all of Marvel
Facts.
ever. Like the shit that he's come up with, and like his intellect and everything Reed Richards means to this universe is huge, huge.
Oh, yeah.
So, but they had to also solve what they did in No Way Home, because if you've got multiverse Spider-Man who are different ages, look completely different from different time periods, obviously they could have picked the younger Professor X from the newer movies. They could have used a Mr. Fantastic that we have seen before. They could have cast it completely different, but they had to make it to where it made sense.
Yeah.
And this made sense.
Yes.
So, shout out. I loved it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
I am the same with Adrian. I give it a 9. I feel like it's a 9, and because I think the fact too, because just using my girlfriend example, she hasn't watched any of the movies, but when she watched it, it kept her entertained. Like, I mean, she was lost a little bit, obviously, because she don't know what's going on, but overall, she'll say it's a good movie. And I think if you can grab people who don't know much about the movie and still say it's a good movie, I can't really argue with
Can
it.
I just say this before somebody else gives the ratings? Sam Raimi, please stay the hell out of fucking Marvel because you suck. But If you didn't have Benedict Cumberbatch playing Doctor Strange, I feel like this movie would have been so bad.
Yeah.
But his acting is so elite and so far above anybody else what they're doing. Like he's playing chess while everybody's playing checkers. Like he gets into that much of a character.
Well, he said he's worked hard for that too.
Exactly.
Yeah, he said he had to put in a
I mean,
lot of work.
and his ability to transform and like I think he's really good at accents too, really good. But if you didn't have him playing Doctor Strange, like this movie wouldn't have done as well if you didn't have somebody like him playing Doctor Strange.
One of the scenes that I loved, that it just got me. They're on the balcony, and the monster's coming in at the wedding, and man grabs his drink, and then takes his coat off and
does
throws
that
the
little
cake,
acrobatic
and
off
just
the
jumps off.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this man just straight up just turned into a superhero right here in the moment.
In front of everybody, didn't care. Yeah.
I was like, that was fire. That was hot right there.
Fire.
What do you give it?
Well, I gotta say, I give it like a 9.5.
Okay.
You're rehired.
And
Fire, don't
I do
don't
have
lie to me
I
like
do
that.
have one issue.
Fire.
No, towards the end, nobody's mentioned this yet.
Okay.
So, you notice how they said, the Doctor Strange caused an incursion, caused the universe to collapse, right?
Right.
So, where he was fighting the evil one, was that the same universe they were talking about?
I would have.
I don't think so.
Think
I
about
think it was
because they had to destroy it. Well, they didn't have to destroy it, but they destroyed their Doctor Strange, right? And then he runs into that other one in another multiverse, and there was an incursion happening there, but there was another Doctor Strange there that had the book, right?
I think it was the two worlds that him and America Chavez was in though, because the whole issue with people jumping between universes is it causes an overlap. So I believe that it was the world that they were in and Doctor Strange's homeworld, because that's where America Chavez came first. You remember she brought Dead Strange there, and then they went to the other universe and landed there.
Right, and then when they
in a universe where Doctor Strange doesn't exist, also.
Mhm.
So that also adds into the equation that there's somebody here that doesn't exist here anymore.
Right. So, how many incursions started?
Now that's a good question.
Because you see at the end, she was like, "You started an incursion. You got to fix this." Right.
But how do you fix an incursion?
Right. And where did he start it at?
But I guess it would take somebody like Doctor Strange to fix an incursion.
And I mean, he didn't ask no questions. He just caped up and was like, "Let's roll."
Right. Caped up, third eye pops open.
I
and
got
he's
you,
gone.
bitch.
Pretty much.
But I mean, he must have knew. He must have knew something was up.
Right. But
I mean, especially after you see somebody open a port. Being Doctor Strange, you done see some weird stuff over the past few months, and then you see somebody pop up, say you caused an incursion after you done heard the word before, and then she just opens up a portal to Dormammu's realm. It was like,
right.
Maybe I need to listen to you. Let's go.
I mean, how many times did he die in the first movie?
A lot.
A lot? He was like, I can do this all day. And he just
So he kept making that time loop.
Yeah, he made that time loop.
Yes.
And
that was awesome.
I'm gonna tell you who should feel some type of way. It's Wong, because Wong out here being Sorcerer Supreme and doesn't get no calls to fix nothing. Steven's still getting all the calls.
And then Wong's done read through the book, and like Steven's asking questions. Wong's like, "You'd know about it if you read the Sorcerer Supreme book."
Now, I will say that about Wong. He knows his knowledge.
Oh yeah, Wong knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
He just ain't as strong.
Not
He's got like
nearly as
3
strong.
moves. He got a whip,
He did
teleporter.
He did come in there strong with the octopus though.
He's pretty agile.
And he had
did-
them. What's the short?
Oh, the swords?
broadswords.
Like scimitars?
Yeah, those were hot.
He did come in there. But
Yeah,
it
he
didn't.
came in
He
strong.
He's pretty
They
agile.
got
too.
knocked out. Debo style.
He was
I
flipping.
was really hoping Shang-Chi was about to be in this.
You was reaching.
Well, at the end of Shang-Chi, the last person we seen was Wong.
Yeah, I feel you, but I don't,
I'm like,
That is true.
where is Shang-Chi?
at the same time, I wasn't really expecting him to pop up.
Nope, he would
I
have
didn't
his
even think
ass
about it till just
whooped.
now.
I expected more. Of
Shang-Chi?
Hell yeah. But one, yeah, Scott.
Now by Wanda, yeah.
Yeah.
But with the 10
At
rings,
that
he would
point
have
in
put
time,
up.
he got
the
He would
10
have put up
rings,
some
though.
fight.
Fuck.
I expected
He would have
to
put up
see
some kind of a
Deadpool.
fight.
You think with
That
her?
chick
against
would've
her?
said-
expected to
he
see
would've
who?
get-
Wanda would have
Deadpool.
said what ring?
You expected to see Deadpool.
Yeah, because Deadpool been back here using his cutscenes to stitch all types of things together. This dude then killed all of X-Men Origins because it was terrible. He knows he didn't have to do that for Fantastic Four. Put that on the record right now.
It made itself terrible. So
Dang. Ooh.
Bang, bang.
Wow.
Bang, bang, bang.
Dash.
Shots fired.
Anyways, what's
Dash,
your
you
rating?
snuck that one in there.
you do magic?
No,
Flip
it's
a
something
card.
by me. It's
What's
something
up,
by
bitch?
me.
You.
I said it was something by me.
Oh.
Focus, nigga.
Get the fuck out.
Oh boy.
No, I had to give it like a. I have to be like Braylon, 9.5.
Damn,
'Cause,
son, where you find that shit at?
Because I'm not paying no attention. Like I said, my biggest gripes with it was the Illuminati being there for 5 minutes,
9.5.
and then that Wanda
9.
situation.
Sounds like a 9 to me.
Why you gonna knock off a whole half a point?
Well, that's a whole. You don't do a 0.8.
Yeah, I was going to at first. I was because the rest of the movie was great. Like I said, probably my favorite scene is Professor X dying. Is when she came out that cloud, that scene right there, and then when she came out that gong, like dude, like the graphics.
This was
and the
Marvel's
different
first
things-
horror movie.
Facts.
Matter of
But
fact,
the-
I want to say there was an interview where they were talking about they got what's his name, Sam what?
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi.
That
They
needs
got
to-
him because they wanted more of a horror-esque.
No, he needs to jump in
feel
front
to
of a moving vehicle.
it. It was.
Oh shit.
But then that and the dead Doctor Strange, the zombie Doctor Strange, using the spirits as like his
that
coat,
was
like,
dope.
All that
Now
was
that was dope.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
That was fire.
I have to get like a 9.5.
Here's a fun fact
She
for
was
you.
strong with that too, because he was like, "This not gonna hold her long." And them demons were fucking fierce. And she was still getting out that bitch. Like that's a whole nother level.
Wanda's a
When
problem.
he almost
Wanda is
when
a
Doctor Strange
problem.
almost died
She's
by the fucking
one of the
spirits.
biggest
and
problems.
she-
Right.
People go to respect. Look, Scarlet Witch. There's a reason why, like, people really fear this woman.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say there's a reason why she's really a mutant. Because she is.
So here's a fun fact. How about Vin Diesel was actually going to play Black Bolt?
Ew.
Oh wow.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm glad he's just Groot.
Yeah. Stay Groot.
Yeah, stay Groot.
He can't say family because what's his name? Don't talk.
Nah, he said it. He just said it like Groot. Groot. That's that family. Groot.
So what?
Especially in Guardians of the Galaxy, he was like when they was all banding together, he was like Groot.
Oh my god.
I am Groot.
So what'd you
That was
give it?
family. I'm gonna give it a 9
Shocker that I gave it the lowest score. Good lord.
because the musical note thing. I appreciated it because, like I said, I was getting real Fantasia vibes while they was doing it. Because as you heard as they were fighting, like the music was actually clashing.
Yeah.
And all that. So I was like, that's a nice touch,
Right.
you know, to get the Fantasia vibe. But at the same time, I was like, not the right moment for it though.
Yeah.
This is an intense fight between Dark Strange and regular Strange. It was like, y'all could have saved that for another fight scene, right?
You know what? They really threw that out too because I expected Dark Strange to like play like death metal or something when they threw it at him. I was like this
I was
Strange is
expecting
playing
Dark Strange
classical.
to have like
Tentacles and stuff
the
come out.
tentacles and stuff come out, and
Yeah.
That was the other thing. I wanted Dark Strange to be more of a problem.
he wasn't.
He
and
wasn't.
he wasn't.
He was trash.
He got defeated,
Especially after
easily.
he's obviously been reading this dark hole for a long time.
Exactly.
So the fact that regular Strange came in and handled him fairly easily was
real easy.
that was a little.
He put him on a level playing field. That's
And-
what he did. He cheated.
Of course, I should have gave it a 5. Y'all kill Professor X again.
Look at the camera. Tell him again.
You killed Professor X again.
You jerks.
And the same Professor X again. You got another one. He ain't
Y'all could have
died.
used him. Y'all could have killed him off.
And y'all killed Black Bolt.
What are you thinking?
And you already killed Reed Richards. The man ain't even been. He ain't even been in the movie 10 minutes.
He ain't been in the universe for 10 minutes.
10
He ain't been in the
minutes. Didn't
cinematic universe for 10
You
minutes.
know, at this time, I really wish y'all would have killed 2016 Fantastic Four Reed Richards. That would have made so much more sense. You know what? You could have killed that whole Fantastic Four.
All of them would have
Because
been there trying
all
to
of
fight.
Please cut his mic off.
They're all trash. Like the whole group
But they couldn't bring
is
hold on.
garbage.
2016 was the second one.
No, that was
2016 was the one with
or 2013,
Michael B. Jordan.
2016.
Yeah, I guess they couldn't bring that one because I mean, he's Killmonger.
He could have been in a different universe. The Human Torch.
True.
Maybe that's why they just.
That is. They ain't
Or
want
they
those
could have just
roles.
brought them all in and just killed the whole thing in general and be like, you know what? They're all dead in all the universes. It never existed because that movie was so bad.
You see how his feelings are hurt right now. He's mad. He's been taking them L's all night.
What L? What L are you talking about?
You talking about how powerful a mutant is all night. All night. All night long.
Oh, we're talking Scarlet Witch.
Oh man.
We're talking about Scarlet Witch.
Of course.
Oh, that's
Because who's
not-
her daddy?
That's not
Now,
considered
tell
a
me-
Who's her
Now,
daddy?
Only other issue I have too is Doctor Strange's wife.
I'm gonna
she
put
got
you back
thrown
on
around
that
a
damn
couple
treadmill
bit,
again.
and she survived. Like when Charlotte Witch was like knocked
my
into the
ankles.
wall. For a
You'll
regular
skin your
human,
other
she
leg,
should have
Adrian.
beat her pretty badly.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
I just think from like a regular human, like nigga, I get thrown into a wall, nigga. Niggas broke. Niggas not getting up. I can't fight, nigga. Oh shit.
Wait a minute, who got thrown into? Oh, you talking about Rachel McAdams' character?
Yeah, Christina.
Yeah.
Ain't that-
Yo, she was not
as much
supposed-
as much as she got thrown around
she
in
was
the
not
head.
supposed to
She
survive
should
that.
not. She should have been like Aunt May and Spider Man. Fucked up.
Not Aunt May. No.
Please don't bring that up.
That's a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
Bro.
Too soon.
That's
Too
hard.
soon.
What are you doing in the camera?
What are you?
I had to myself that.
I just relived the whole scene in my head.
Yeah.
What, just slow grinded over there?
Damn you, Green Goblin, you jerk.
She got beat. She got knocked around, y'all. Like
No, you're right. That was it. You got a point. She probably shouldn't have. She shouldn't have been able to get up as easy as she did.
and then she fought off a spirit demon. That spirit demon should have fucked her up.
My question is how come America Chavez, she punches the glass cage door, right, and just happens to realize she got superpowers? You mean to tell me you ain't never punched nothing before ever and realized that you had slightly stronger strength? Like, what happens if you just pick up something? You didn't realize it was light?
Well, I don't think she's ever had to really be that aggressive.
I don't think it was super strength. I think she was using her energy that she uses to open portals.
So
and
she
that
never
was,
was like, I'm so mad, and then punches the bedroom door and like obliterates half the house. That
You
never
know what?
happened?
I mean, not defending it, but I think her power's reaction to her has always been fear. So she's always been running away.
Exactly.
So she's never had to like throw
Stand
a
up for
punch
her,
really.
yeah.
Nah, if
But
I'm
she's been
scared,
scared
I'm
73
punching and
times,
running.
though? That's the only time she jumping ship. So,
Hold on. So Wanda hasn't been chasing her for.
no.
Through the
That's the
74.
crazy thing.
No,
Like,
but she said there's been a bunch of people trying to get her powers, trying to steal her powers.
Just
so
in
there's
general.
been multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in general, trying to chase after her.
And remember, she was terrified of Strange when she showed up in the 616.
Well, that was because of the other string.
That's strange. Had to
The
kill
other
her.
strings was like,
Well-
it's for the good of blah, blah, blah.
Well,
trying
you
to take
don't
her-
know how many times that's happened to her. Because apparently Stranges in multiple universes
Wanda's
are
only-
problematic.
But Wanda's only been going after her once.
That is true, but she did
But-
get scared by Beta first.
Just because Wanda wasn't after
is
her
true.
doesn't mean
Yeah.
that Strange wasn't after her in a different universe trying to take her
Why
power.
would Strange be after her?
Strange
Well, I mean-
apparently is mad evil in every other universe other than 616.
He's not mad evil.
Or has problems.
Now,
Didn't the Illuminati just explain how they had to kill their Strange for being mad evil?
Because he had to use.
It's in the book.
He had to use the Darkhold for something, and he ended up destroying the universe.
Okay,
That's what just happened.
literally every Strange, including our Strange, used the Darkhold.
Yeah. And the evil Strange he fought, he was evil.
Because
but I don't think
he's in
they've all.
love.
I was about to say the
It's all
Dark
about
Doctor
Christine.
Strange wasn't really evil. He was obsessed.
yes,
Yes, but if you're obsessed, isn't it, a given that if you find a way to absorb someone's power that can jump universes so you can be with your lost love, isn't that what he did in What If? Except without America Chavez, he just kept absorbing energy
No,
until
he
he
kept-
could go.
he kept trying to bring her
and
back to life.
Bring her
Yeah.
back to life. Well,
or change history.
Yeah.
Like I say, Wanda has showed us that for your loved ones, you'll do crazy things.
Which I, and again,
basically it's the same road he was going down.
But the thing is, I wouldn't consider that evil. You're obviously
compassion.
wrong, but at the same time, I wouldn't consider it evil.
Yeah, I'm saying it too.
Because if somebody come after my family, I'm gonna kill you. That's
Facts.
just how it is. But that doesn't make me evil. I love my family, so I'm gonna make sure they straight. So, and this is why I kind of like the way Marvel does things sometimes, because they make it where you're not necessarily thinking this character, the villain, quote unquote, is evil. You understand, because like I said, I will forever say Thanos had a point.
They're misunderstood.
They've done a lot of movies lately, a lot of villain movies. They've given the point where you look at their son of view, you're kind of like, you know what, you're not completely bad like we thought you were.
Well, the only one that was completely bad is Ultron.
Yeah.
But even with Ultron, though, Ultron was just
Y'all killing the planet.
Yeah.
We gonna
Ultron
not
was
kill
like, y'all are killing the planet, so I'm gonna just kill everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was very similar to what Thanos was trying to do.
He's trying to
end all human life.
to preserve
but that's
all
what I'm saying.
other life.
Yeah, he wanted to kill all human life.
What
to
other
preserve
life?
Plants and
Animals.
station.
But there's no more humans. Zero. Nada. None.
Exactly.
I'm not
But he's-
sympathizing with the idea.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
We're
that
the
he's got
virus,
a point.
apparently. That's what we are. We're the virus.
Look,
Playing.
Thanos had a plan which
But see, Thanos. Okay,
agree
here's the
with.
thing. Thanos' plan was about resources. Ultron's plan was about saving the planet.
one planet.
Captain
Thanos was
Planet.
trying to save a universe.
No, I agree with you. I'm not saying Ultron was right. I'm just saying Ultron wasn't evil. He saw a problem and he was trying to fix it.
No. Ultron was evil.
Captain Planet. Captain Ultron Planet.
What? Captain Ultron, he's our hero.
Hey, his
Gonna take
Whatever you
human
say, 'cause-
population down to zero.
because here's the thing though, with humans, we pollute,
True.
we start wars.
Oh, we're terrible.
Like that.
So that's all he was trying to do. He was trying to get rid of the terrible thing, which is humans.
We're a virus in his eyes.
So that's all it was. That's what I said. I don't think it was evil. I think he was.
Because Matrix. All right, now I got that out of my system.
Taco Bell protocol. That's
Because the Matrix.
No, 'cause
Anyway.
he said we are the virus, like Mr. Smith or Agent
Who
Smith.
put a Taco Bell in the Matrix?
Go back and watch our Matrix episode.
all the tanks are destroyed.
What'd you give it? What'd you rate it?
A 9.
Oh, okay. All right, so everybody got it rated. Well, guys,
Well, it's been a good one.
Yeah.
season 2.
Season 2 banger.
Season finale. So like I said, we're gonna take 2 weeks off, and then we're gonna come back.
And talk about Moon Knight and Halo.
Yes.
And I'm stating this,
At-
and
at-
we're
wait,
going to.
At the same time?
Might as well.
Are we doing?
Hold up, is the season for Halo over?
It's
Mm,
going
still
to be,
going.
right?
I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, in all honesty.
might
But we're on
wanna-
7,
We'll
so
we'll
far.
figure
wanna
that out. We're
pause
definitely
on
gonna
7 so far?
we're definitely gonna do Moon Knight.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do
We'll
Moon
see
Knight.
where Halo is at.
Because Moon Knight's.
Moon
We
Knight's-
got to
Moon
talk
Knight's
about Moon
been
Knight, bro.
gas.
We got to talk about Moon Knight. And what's the next one in store after Multiverse of Madness?
Thor: Love and Thunder is
Yeah.
technically next, but then after that, it should be Ant-Man Quantumania.
Is that the next one install?
Yeah.
I think so.
So we
As far
got
as multiversal,
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Which I cannot wait.
Because I think the Guardians movie is like
That's
Yeah,
next
that's
year.
yeah.
Hell, I think it might be 2 years from now.
yeah, it's out there. I don't know what else we got after that. Oh, Wakanda Forever. That comes out this year too.
Yeah.
This year?
That's in
I'm pretty
November.
sure.
Oh my god,
I know. I feel that
We'll
too.
we'll get through it.
that's gonna be a hard one.
Before we go, this was the perfect opportunity for y'all to bring in Killmonger, have him play Black Panther, which Black Panther is part of the Illuminati. And you could have brought him in our
Is he?
universe. Yes.
Yeah, he is.
T'Challa is part of the Illuminati. Y'all had the opportunity. And what happened? I don't know what happened.
we might see it in
But-
Quantumania.
Skip
It's
that part.
also-
Let's skip that part.
There might be a different Illuminati. You never know. They
Yeah.
might form another Illuminati
Because
team.
this group's dead.
Because the internet lied to all of us talking about some Tom Cruise being Iron Man.
Ew.
What?
I
I
was
knew
waiting
that
for that
wasn't
to pop up.
I mean, I seen the new Top Gun preview.
So
but
what if Doctor Strange or Doctor Strange, 616 Doctor Strange, gets the idea of this Illuminati
And forms his own.
and forms his own?
Which that could happen.
And this dude could just pick and choose people from the multiverse, not even just his universe, because America Chavez. Hey, I
Like
saved
said,
your life.
Well, Kang
Hook me
still
up.
has not showed himself except for in Loki.
And we really don't know what's going on with Loki because of how the series ended.
Yes.
Or that
So
season.
Kang has not even been mentioned. So we don't know who's the next big villain.
Yeah.
We say it's Kang. We know it's supposed to be Kang, but he has not been mentioned. Anything.
I'm telling you,
I think
it's going to be in Quantumania.
I was about
You
to say,
think
I
so?
think it's going to be
Yeah.
in Quantum because I think it was. Didn't you say Braylon had the idea that the
Quantum Realm.
the TVT what's the name of the organization?
The TVA.
Yeah.
The TVA is actually in.
I
the
said
quantum.
that.
I thought you said you heard it from your brother.
Hell no. He wouldn't come
Oh.
up with no shit like that.
Damn.
What?
damn, you give me no credit.
When's the Black Adam movie?
No.
Absolutely zero.
Hold on, I was thinking about the same thing when they mentioned Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
I love you.
I was about to ask.
Damn you.
When's the Black Adam movie come out?
Black Adam?
Yeah.
That's DC. Don't want to give a shit about that right now. Talking about Marvel.
Is this your book?
Don't you throw that.
I already knew what he was about to do. But anyways, that's why I believe Kang is going to be mentioned in the Quantumania movie.
You're so
Because
violent.
to your theory, I agree with your theory. I think that the TVA is in the quantum realm somewhere.
Absolutely.
That's why they can jump between
But see,
time so easily.
I was telling bro, I think that Quantumania, when it comes out, I think they're going to jump to the future.
In what way?
Well, when you're in the quantum realm, you transverse time differently.
Well, I guess my question is like in what context? Like why are they going to the future?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like they've already went to the past. Like what are they going to change in the past now? Like
I feel you.
what can they do in the past? Now I think they're going to go to the future, see some shit, and get stuck or something. I don't know. Something's crazy.
So you think it's going to
happen.
be more like accident kind of thing?
Something.
Okay.
I think they're going to know Kang's coming, and I think this is going to be where they're going to be like, oh snaps, Kang's coming. We need to prepare, and then we start bringing in, all these Marvel folks.
Start
Hawkeye.
getting to the secret war.
What?
Hawkeye.
Yeah, not Clint Barton, the other one.
Yeah. Hawkeye.
It's the only way you get dubs around here.
Facts.
I hate y'all.
But anyways, y'all, it's been a fun one. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Dubs.
Big shot Bob.
I just want y'all to know the Warriors won tonight.
Hey, I seen that score.
That score was nasty.
Did
Look,
you
you
see-
was
did you
mad
see
because
the
you was at
score?
the house chilling in Cancun.
Huh?
You was mad because your dude's chilling at the house.
Talk about LeBron?
Yep.
The greatest player in the league right now?
Holding
He's
that
there right
L.
now. Right.
How many bandwagon teams y'all gonna jump on?
Why y'all get him started on
of
LeBron?
all,
Aren't we
Just
still
why?
talking about the Warriors like we
Yeah,
always
we-
talk
we-
about?
we-
I just want to say that Jason Tatum now has posters for LeBron and Giannis.
Ooh, does he?
Yeah, he put on
how
Giannis
many,
earlier
how many
today.
episodes earlier? How many episodes were we in the past that y'all was talking about? Oh, the Nets lost. Oh, my heart.
That's the East.
And then now
This is
we're
the
talking
West.
about
Yeah.
the West.
It's two different areas.
It's
East
two
and
different
West.
areas.
Yeah, I
Jason
went there,
Tatum
nigga.
is a problem right now.
Didn't he just hurt his wrist?
I don't know. Probably
And-
dunking on Giannis.
Bro, you know what?
They said
People
Giannis
try
did
to
something dirty.
say Jason Tatum wasn't a superstar. I know we off topic, but that's crap. Jason Tatum is a superstar. He's top 10 in the league. I don't care what nobody
Definitely
says.
right
Is that what
now.
you do when you play 2K22? You
What?
play with Jason Tatum?
No, I play with myself on there. Pause.
Pause.
I'm glad you said it. I was about to say, if you don't say pause on that, that's
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah.
Too easy.
I think he was prepared for it. I played myself. Pause. Said that quick.
Oh, and also, I mean, just real quick, since we're talking about basketball, shout out to Ja Morant, an 8'6" native. My man is out here. Yes, my man is out
South
here
Carolina
killing it.
native, baby.
Hey,
My man
represent.
is killing it right
Area
now.
code's not 864,
Well,
but still South
He
Carolina.
ain't killing the
Let's
night
go.
game because he lost horrible tonight.
But I bet you he still put up 30 plus. He was at 26.
Did
in
you
the
happen
third
to catch
quarter.
the score? And it's like 150 to like 111.
Ew.
It was 112 to 142.
What-
And I bet you John Morant had 30-plus points.
That's
112 to 142?
142.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to go home and watch that recap right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Sports Center.
He had 34 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Flat out.
See, we get nerd news and you get sports news. Boom. Come follow us. Come to Instagram. Come to
Curry had 30,
YouTube.
Thompson had
Comment,
21.
share,
Please,
tune in,
sports
subscribe.
coming
Please,
soon.
because I'm
God damn, Jordan Poole had 27 points.
Jordan Poole
Everybody was
is
in double
showing
digits,
off
boy.
in the playoffs.
look. Make sure y'all follow us because if we get enough followers and we can start making some money off of this, there are going to be more podcasts to come. We got an automotive podcast planned. We got a sports podcast planned.
We do.
So make sure y'all come. Like I said, follow us, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
We have
Share it with your friends.
Yep.
Say it with your chest. That's all I got.
Why he look like Charlie Murphy when he did that?
You said better say rest in peace, nigga. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Anyways, love y'all.
I love some Black Jesus.
Love y'all.
Absolutely.
I'm Keston.
I'm Camden.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Dash.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Braylon.
And we out.
And we got Bukkake Barn in the bag. Season 2, let's go. Season for that. What?
You said Bukkake, man?
Yep.